looking real fine. This is our first date. I'm not like other guys. I can tell that you have played it safe your whole life. So let's get naughty and break a couple rules tonight. Sneak in a movie no one will ever know. Then run on private property and hold each other close. Beneath the moonlight, I've got a fun idea. Lean and kiss a cheek and gently whisper in your ear. Let's steal a car tonight. Commit a felony with me and drive until the sunrise. Let's steal a motherfucking car tonight. Be young and alive. So let's commit some crimes. Hey, I like you. I got your flowers. Let's get some coffee. Look deep in my eyes and tell me about your family. We can hold hands, then you can watch me shoot cocaine into my eyes and rock a memory. Let's steal some art tonight. What's a few Picassos when you're on a sexy date heist? Let's steal some precious fucking art tonight. Young and alive and crossing state lines. You know, we could go a little more traditional. Go for a walk, watch a movie. Actually, there's a really nice flower exhibit at the Botanical Gardens. Ninja Brian was just telling me about that last week. He loved it. Wait, you know what? Fuck it! Let's kill some guy tonight. We're holding hands and laughing while we shank 'em in the starlight. Let's take a motherfucking life tonight. We're young and alive, which I can see for that guy. Yeah! Let's kill 5 guys tonight. The cherry cola while we blast a savage drive-by. Let's kill 10 guys tonight. You know what? First date, let's pump the brakes on the murders. Let's kill 5 guys tonight. I'll take you back to your place and we'll craft a perfect alibi. Man, we had fun tonight. We're young and alive, and you can call me anytime. Good first date. Want to do it again next week? No? Oh, all right.
One sec, sorry. I'm a lot bigger than I usually am. Are are we live? Yes, so we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting Saturday stream where today I gotta finally show you guys a game I've been talking a little bit about lately. That's right, that's right. After I don't remember which game it was. I think it's just been from all the Slay the Spire. I've been thinking about all the different roguelike games I've been playing. And I remembered one that I got on, only played in my own time, never even beat it, honestly, with all three heroes in the game. But it was just a game I got that was such a cool and interesting roguelike deck builder. So today, I'm going to be showing off Knock on the Coffin lid, and we're going to see if y'all might enjoy that. But, before we get into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing today? Hi, everybody. Hi, Little Pink. Now, Little Pink, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. And again, what I'm saying is not something Twitch would want to do. That is not at all what Twitch would want to do. I'm saying they're going to do a streak system where you can build up excess streak misses. I think you should have to watch a VOD. I don't think you should be able to just wait 24 hours and catch another stream because by definition you've missed the streak, you know? So if you have someone who's streaming daily, it's every other stream sort of a streak. But I think you should be able to watch a VOD and catch a stream and earn backups. And then if you get like 10 credits, you get to cash them all in for a sub. Now, I agree with what you're saying from Twitch's perspective, but the only people who would ever build up 10 credits are going to be the dedicated fans. And aren't those the main people you want to target with subs? Not their own subs. And I'm going to be honest here, V. Think about Zelix, think about Nezco. You're here, Nez, right? You said you already did your shopping for today. Think of the people in my chat who most consistently purchase subs. And I have a question for you. What percent of the subs do they purchase are for themselves? My argument here is that a real dedicated fan, the type who would build up the 10 credit streak and cash it in for a sub, is the same person that on realizing they've gotten a free sub is very, very likely to say, well, I want to gift a sub to someone else then, and then is going to just buy a sub for somebody else in chat. Anyway, that's my argument. My simple, straightforward argument is that a dedicated person is still going to end up supporting the content creator they like, and they're going to feel better about it by doing it voluntarily and being given one free sub, quotation marks, you know? That's my opinion, but I don't know. I don't run a successful business. I'd probably lose all of the money or whatever. Oh God, what's the movie? The black and white movie. Guy runs a bank, loses the money, is gonna go over, but then like everyone in the community. Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life, you know? My entire business would live or die on the It's a Wonderful Life effect. Where I'd be like, all right, bitches, I gave all y'all free everything forever. I need $500 this month, and we won't talk about it again for another 6 months. And that's how I would run it. 10 is probably too few. I feel like Twitch would do that. They'd make it like a 1K when it should probably be 100. Now, remember, I'm not saying channel points. I'm saying like streak credits. And the thing is, you don't earn credits by watching every stream. You earn credits by watching every stream and watching a VOD. So you would have to consistently watch every stream a streamer has. And while you're on a streak, also go back and watch at least yada yada hours of an existing VOD. So I think going to like 100 VOD watches on top of maintaining a streak for however long that would take, That feels a bit much to me. That feels a bit much. Maybe 10 is too low. Maybe. But I feel like 100 is way too high. The mythical baggy is baggy flyer. Baggy flyer. I feel so horrible. Do I know you? Have you changed your name recently? Or are you perhaps someone who is not here consistently? I'm looking at his chat. He has 100 messages? Hold up, what? Half your messages are, hey, I'm back. Wait a second. November 15th, I am back. How was your Halloween? I'm playing a fishing game in Roblox. And then before that, oh my god. Did you really forget you didn't raid a friend stream when I first met you? Oh, sorry. It's been like 7 months. I appreciate that. Wait. Then April. What is this? January, February, March, April, May 16th. Hi, I'm back. Hey, Baggy. I fucking love you. Hey, Baggy, if you want to show up every 6 months, just to tell me you're back, I have no goddamn problem with that. I have no goddamn problem with that. That is more than okay by me. How have you been, Baggy? What have you been up to? I'm 16 now. Fuck yeah, dude. If you're American, in 2 more years you can drink. If you live, I think, in any other country in the world, congrats on being able to drink, my dude. How have you been? How have you been? Oh, wait, 16. That means my mom said retirement was Wednesday? Does that mean you're out of fucking school now? Fucking get it, Baggy. Hell yeah. You doing any summer shit? Got any summer camp thing? I had all of my summers filled with shit. Oh my god. I think there was one summer in high school I didn't do anything, but almost always I was doing like acting camps or summer jobs or just shit that would take up massive amounts of my summertime. It was really cool. It's only as an adult where I'm like, damn, I could have spent 3 months just sleeping. I gotta get some of that hibernation in me, you know? I'm talking about a streak as well. Nearly 200 on one person and like 130 on another if you need to watch for like 5 minutes a streak. Okay, but yeah, remember V. Remember, okay, so I would probably also increase the watch time for the streak. Okay, I'm starting to see where you're coming from. But again, not getting to a 200 streak doesn't get you the credits I'm talking about. The 200 streak gives you more time to watch other VODs from that person. Remember, the streak is maintaining a zero. You have to do additional viewership beyond their stream to earn the credits, is the way I'm saying it. I'm Canadian. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. There we go. That's solid. Actually, Baggy, do you know, is the sorry and a boot, is that like a specific, is that a specific province thing? Or is that like an all of Canada thing? And where did that come from? Because that's not British or American. Where did those come from? Because what is it? I think I've heard this a long time ago where there was a thing where it was like American accents are actually closer to the original colonial British accent. And British has moved pretty far away from it. But like Canadian and American have kind of a you know, have some pronunciation differences, and I wonder which one is closer to like the colonial pronunciation, right? Because Canada and America were under very similar like linguistic pressures where they pulled in the language and remained a dominantly excuse me. One sec, I gotta drink some water. Oh, there we go. But we're still a little separated from, mainland Britain. So they kind of they maintained what it was. But oh, that's weird. I'm gonna go down. I'll see when you stream. I am streaming, Baggy. What do you mean you're gonna go? Hi, Baggy. Have a good fucking time, my dude. Enjoy yourself. Not true. Canada started French. Oh, there are British colonies, along with Louisiana. Okay, okay. So maybe the souris in a boot is something about the French language. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to compare that to what is it, Cajun? Cajun be a good example. But yeah, little pink, you quitting your job and you're gonna take, some time off, fucking chill, relax. I hope that goes well. I hope you catch fun sleep and any hobbies you want to do. Red card child on stream. Listen. We never know when that's gonna happen, V. Sometimes they'll admit to it, sometimes they just lurk. That can't be a red card, my dude. Oh my gosh. But any of you getting up to anything? I didn't have anything planned this weekend. I was too much thinking about trying to get through my video editing, so I didn't make any plans this weekend. And I'm partially regretting it and partially not, I'm middle grounding on it. I really got to get these last like 6 videos captioned up and get those ready to go just so I can feel like I have more breathing room because essentially this week I've got 2 videos from my last shorts editing chunk that are coming through, and then I'll be out. But I've already got a bunch that are getting close to being ready to go. So maybe I'll actually get myself out to a whole like month of backlog to actually take a full weekend off. But who knows? Who knows? Hmm. See here, what else is going on? There was something. There was something. Oh, right. YouTube's been serving me a ton of educational videos lately. I don't know what I did to my algorithm, but I'm getting a lot of what Hank Green and a few other people just doing educational videos. And oh my gosh, I don't know why this blew me away. This blew me the fuck. Zelix, you ignored me last stream. You showed up. I said hi to you, then I asked you a question, and you never answered it. I'm very upset at you, Zelix. I'm very upset at you. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-mm. No. I'm angry. I bet you don't even remember the question I asked you last stream. Hmm. Hmm. Christ. Alright, fuck you then. There was one video that was talking about they were doing what? They were trying to trail like the path of migration that human. No, I don't, because I didn't hear it. I was playing a video game. Oh, now I see how much you care about me, Zelix. Now I learned the truth. What fucking video game were you playing? Rude dude. This is why I have a whole short video about me getting revenge on you out. Absolute monster, Zelix. Honestly, if any regional dialect of English was more similar to American as a British colony, it'd be Australian and or Kiwi, very likely. Oh, the new 007 game? How is that? I honestly, that game came out and I felt like I heard a lot less about it than I heard about a lot of other games. That's probably good, right? Because the games I tend to hear about are either indie games popping the fuck off unreasonably well or industry games crashing and burning into the ground. I finally got to see some gameplay of the mixtape game. And I'm losing my goddamn mind. I saw a section where someone was like running, and I'm like, oh, this kind of looks like a Telltale game. And they had a bunch of QuickTime events, but failing every single QuickTime event just made it so you went through it, but were like less cool at it. Losing my goddamn mind. But no, I started hearing people go like, "How can game designers make games you can't fail?" And I did start to tap my fingers together. Listen, I'm not a professional game designer, but in my college project game, the game me and the 2 other guys made for our final, you technically couldn't fail it either. The game would progress without you if it had to, but it would comment on you, fam, because it was the game Zappers that I've showed off before. But technically, because if you start failing, We start making the game easier and moving it along. But to be fair, the whole joke of our game is the idea that the game designer is like over is really over committing to trying to make the game say something unreasonably deep. So it kind of works. I'm realizing, it kind of works as fucking making fun of a trend that we didn't know might actually happen in the future. My favorite part about that whole game is the part where we turn off all of the gameplay and start showing a PowerPoint presentation. Oh fuck, that's so good. You saw that one too? Yeah, yeah. Technically, in a lot of puzzle games, you can't really fail either. That's true, but you can be unable to progress. In our Zappers game, we did progress you through everything, but it was also a little bit of the bit, It was a little bit of the bit. But it wasn't until like we got towards the end of the design that we actually realized it was not intentional. We just kept like incorporating, well, if they fail, we'll do this sort of a thing. And we didn't realize we had actually designed failure out of our game by accident. But maybe that makes it a lot more like a light novel when you think about it. You're just down the failure route, is what you got in our game. Oh my god. But no, it was. Sorry, that was so off topic for what I'm talking about. Thank you for the gift, or no, thank you for subbing, Zelix. I appreciate you. I love you. Even though I want to trap you in a wooden box forever, I still love you, Zelix. But I was watching a video where people were doing like a genetic tracking of humans' migration patterns, and I learned something insane. So, for those who don't know, mitochondria, powerhouse of the cell, also have their own unique genetic markers that aren't just like an exact copy of like your chromosomal DNA, and you inherit it exclusively from your mother, essentially, is where your mitochondrial DNA comes from. But because of that, they can actually track like more easily groups of people through their mitochondria. You learn about mitochondrial Eve. I don't know what mitochondrial Eve is. Oh, evolution? Well, it was more so they started basically looking for specific markers, and they found something insane to me. They found out basically by looking at the different physical shapes that the mitochondrial DNA made that there's like 6 unique mitochondrial genetic groups that exist on Earth, and every every group of people from like Egypt through Asia into Europe into like everywhere from Egypt out of Africa all has one version of human mitochondrial DNA, and all 6 other versions only exist in Africa. And it was just like the most aggressive example of the founder syndrome I have ever heard. Mitochondrial Eve is the most recent common ancestor matrilineally. Yeah, I got you, I got you. But it was basically, it looks like essentially there was functionally one very small group of humans were the ones who began to migrate out of Africa, and everyone descended from this like one group essentially. And that was just wild to learn. It's just sort of a wild thing to learn that was like legitimately, it looks like, of 6 major groups that existed at one time. Only one of them really seems to have, maybe more did, but only one survived the transition, out. But it was just something kind of crazy to hear that it was like every other group all shares that mitochondrial structure, and that was something that blew me away. That I found really really cool. I wanted to share that discovery because I just been thinking about that. I just think that's wild. I don't know if I'm easily entertained or if I'm a nerd. I don't know which one it is. Oh my gosh. Well, we're officially in summer, y'all. I even looked it up. I think I'm like a month away from solstice here, and I need LA to go into solstice. Holy shit. Why is your text red? Hello, traveling snow wolf. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've seen you here. How you doing? How you doing? Knocks on door. Open the door. Open the door. How you doing, traveling snow wolf? How you been? You have a nice PFP. Also, how'd you make your text red? That's weird. That's weird. Is that only on my end? Oh, yeah, because it's not italicized where I'm seeing it, so it's reading it when you had to. If you guys ever really want my attention in a way that won't annoy other people, apparently italics your text, and on one of my chat screens, it doesn't have the italics function, so it makes it red for me. So if you guys ever really want my attention, congratulations. Let's hear. Also note that there is more genetic diversity among sub-Saharan African humans than all other races combined. Yeah, no, like I always knew about the concept of like founder syndrome, that whatever group uh like moves into a new place, they obviously bring a lot smaller of a giant of a genetic grouping with them. But it was just sort of crazy to hear that there was like six different mitochondrial genetic markers, and only one of them existed outside of Africa, and it was for every group outside of Africa, which just really makes you wonder how small. Because like that could still be pretty large, obviously, if whatever, depending on what the natural population for like early Homo sapien was. Like it really makes you wonder though, like how small of a group was it that left Africa and then colonized everything, right? Just wild to think about. My name color isn't it? No, I'm telling you guys, if you do italics, I think your text shows up red for me. My text is always pink too. Not on my side, little pink. Just your name. Just your name. That's why when I do the custom chat things in my shorts editing, I always. No, I don't know if I've talked about this. So when I do shorts editing, I have to have a bunch of different color boxes essentially, so I could do quick and easy like make a chat box to put one of your guys' messages in. And when I was creating these, I was going through the colors, and some of you have pretty specific shades of colors and are very common chatters. So I did make. How many do I have? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I have 9 different saved photos for chat box colors. And their names are Chat Test Red, Chat Test Clizzard, Chat Test Richard, Chat Test Pink, Chat Test Hall, Chat Test V, Chat Test Ultima, Chat Test Hero, and Chat Test Blue. So I have pink, red, blue, and every other color I use is literally named after one of y'all. And it's the funniest thing for me anytime I'm editing, because this naming convention has worked for me for years now. For 2 years, this has been the naming convention, and it has been consistently useful for me. I'm very sorry, little pink. Yours would have been named after you, but it kind of is if you think about it. Oh my god. What else was I learning? No, then I got a lot of like, because I started watching science stuff, so I got a whole bunch of climate stuff, which wasn't as fun of facts, I'll be honest. Most of the facts out of that have not been as fun. The other thing to point out with mitochondrial genetics, it's very easy for individual lines to end. That one line could have been one of dozens or hundreds of women's in their migration group, but a bunch of them ended when they only had sons. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was also saying. Like it could have been more groups, but only one ended up surviving through the whole thing, you know? So it is hard to find out for anything that like functionally ended, but it's still like to have one group so successful that it got everywhere, you know. Really make it kind of the main thing it makes me wonder if only one group went for it and survived. Was that pure luck or was there anything like evolutionary pressure wise? Was there any sort of advantage that group actually had? Humans are weird. Humans are crazy and weird, and I do love them. No, there was one other thing I learned that actually, what is it? Because most of the shit I think I hear about early humans tends to be about Neolithic humans for the most part. You know, like once you start doing agriculture and stuff like that is where we get, they settle down. So there's more markers, there's more things we can actually dig up and find out about them. Actually, climate probably had the most to do with it. Yeah, probably. To be fair, to some degree at least. I'm just thinking, I don't know if the mitochondrial difference would actually be enough to differentiate groups enough to have different survival pressures, you know? But the thing that I was learning is there's like just enough evidence for us on Paleolithic, not Neolithic, but Paleolithic, to learn that humans are actually very weird amongst primates for how we do social structuring as well. There was a video I was watching that was like comparing us to chimpanzees and bonobos, like our two closest primate relatives, and how chimpanzees and bonobos have completely different like social structures. Where chimpanzees are tend to be ruled by a singular like alpha of the tribe who enforces like order through acts of violence, threats of violence, very strong, strict hierarchical control. And then bonobos work in a system that's, first of all, matriarchal instead of patriarchal. They form groups of matriarchs that will then control resources and will, as a group, deny or control behaviors by providing or withholding access to resources. So, a lot more of a like strong group that just sort of controls the food and decides who does or doesn't eat instead of outright attacking. And then what it looked like is humans had a completely different structure from either of those, where Paleolithic, not Neolithic, but Paleolithic humans basically didn't have a leader of it. And it like almost every main decision seemed to be made by the group. And there's actual evidence of times where a single figure would try to dominate the group, would basically just get offed in their sleep, and the group would move on. And that's where like a lot of our like social behaviors of like social ostracization, cold shouldering, ignoring people, things like that, looks like that was actually our evolutionary method of hierarchy, essentially, where the group would ignore you if you were a problem, but the social structure was the whole group essentially. I don't know. It's just so wild to think about like these three primate groups that are like the closest related to them, and all three have completely different developed social structures, you know? It was basically communal. Yeah, basically. And it was like it wasn't even like bands within the group like the way bonobos did it, and it wasn't an individual, it was the whole group agrees because otherwise the whole group will ignore you and then you die. And it's just, I don't know, it's just funny. It's just very funny to me like how different that even is as like a social structure from like how other primates really seem to behave. And it kind of makes me wonder, Does that match up with prey herd animals? Because I'm trying to think, like, my instinct initially is to think of wolves, but I don't even know if wolves would be the right comparison for that. Because, like, a fully communal thing like that, that almost sounds like prey herd animals, right? Not predator herding animals. I don't know enough about prey herding behaviors to actually know if they. Because what is it? I know bison tend to have like an elder leadership system and how they break things down, but I'm trying to think of like gazelle and antelope and all that. It sounds like the one time a guy was shot and killed in front of a whole small town and the FBI investigated it, but nobody knew who shot him. No, honestly, it's still definitely an instinct to humans, so like social structures. That's where I think you get like behaviors like cold shouldering, ostracization, all that is basically I think the most fundamental level of human social like enforcement essentially. And it's definitely still a thing that I think a lot of people recognize the idea of everyone looking at each other and then saying, yeah, sorry, I didn't see shit. That's definitely something. Like, obviously, the way it could be used could be very, very bad. But even within, like, the modern US legal structure, the fact that we have a concept of, what is it, jury nullification, where the jury can just essentially say, yeah, all that evidence you showed us, we didn't see it. It's just something that it's like when you really start thinking about it, it makes too much sense in my human brain, but I could see how, like, if you're trying to look at it almost like from an alien perspective, how weird of a social structure it really is to consider. Jury nullification is just a natural consequence of fair trials. Well, I don't know if it's even a natural consequence of fair trials. I'm going to make the argument that it's the natural consequence of human fair trials. I feel like the concept of everyone seeing the facts proving guilt, but then just deciding they prefer as a group the other option and declaring the other option the truth now. I don't know if we can say whether all social creatures would land in an area where that comes about as a natural consequence. I agree, as a human it feels like a natural consequence, but if I'm thinking about like bonobo social structure, primate social structure, other animal social structures, I don't know if that still emerges as a natural consequence. And it's the idea of natural human social consequence versus something else that I think is super. It's just something I haven't really sat down and thought about a lot before, but kind of just learning about Paleolithic humans is really making me go, ah shit, we always been a little bit like this, ain't we? I was cooking beef around. I'm sorry, traveling snow wolf. Ain't nothing immediately let me know I'm yapping when I'm talking about Paleolithic human social structures. And someone fires back with, I'm cooking beef and rice. You doing beef fried rice? Or you doing just like separate things and gonna mix them together? I do beef fried rice. I did chicken fried rice for a while, but ever since I've been doing the 10-pound rolls of ground beef, I haven't done chicken fried rice in a while. Just been doing beef fried rice when I've done it. Although the last 2 months, I think I've been kind of more so into goulash. I've been doing goulash and chili for a big part of the last couple of months, but it's just more so. It's very quick, very easy, and honestly really solid over multiple days. Listen, the advantage stew style foods like chili, goulash stew, all them have is that a week in a fridge just makes them better. Whereas like beef fried rice or chicken fried rice, it's pretty peak when it comes out and it's kind of stays there over time. Oh no, you're good. Oh, I'm mostly joking. Juggling snow wolf and snow bro. Oh no, you're good. I'm just listening while cooking. It's just stew, shredded beef, seasoned with rice. Ooh, gotta do cheap today. Listen, here's what I would say. Try to do a beef fried rice. It's pretty cheap and easy. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of it. I've just been doing more so stew directions lately. If you give a jury the authority to determine guilt, they have the ability to act outside of their charge. True, but again, what I'm saying is, I'm saying, yeah, I think it's a natural consequence of humans doing a fair trial. If we imagine intelligence instead rising up from, say, the chimpanzee social structure, what I would imagine would be their version of quote unquote jury nullification might be more so like a trial goes on for a long time, then one person smacks the other with a white glove, they both leave, and they come back, and only one of them comes back and says, yeah, we definitely came to a settlement here. And the idea of jury nullification via, you know, dueling might become a lot more prevalent. You might think, well, humans have done dueling for a long time, but the truth is, within our social legal structures, dueling has always been considered like bad manners in a way. For as long as dueling has been a thing that you're allowed to do, it's also been something where everybody needs to turn their back to have legal denial. It's always been something where we've said, we know where people are doing this, we understand why people are doing this, but we're never going to make it legal, sort of a thing. And I just imagine a different animal social hierarchy might approach that more in line with how we approach the ideas of jury nullification, where we're like, it's an interesting, emergent, and natural thing to come out of a fair trial. Whereas a different social structure might say, yeah, out of a fair trial, it's very common for like dueling to determine it is a natural consequence, you know? Dueling has been high resort because we all know murder is bad. Yeah. No, and that's what I'm saying a little bit. Okay, maybe I'm not making clear. Little Pink, I 100% agree with you. I'm just complicating my agreement by wondering if the only reason we think it's a natural consequence of a fair trial is because we are all humans with human social structures built into our brains. And if it wouldn't be a natural consequence from a different animal's like social structuring, and whether a different result would be considered the natural consequence, you know? And hi, YouTube. Sorry, we're gonna get into the game soon, I promise. I'm just off on a dumb tangent. How's everybody doing? Oh my god, V. Yeah, so that's yellow on my side, and I think it's not yellow on anyone else's. Okay, so if any of you do italics, your text shows up in your name color for me. So have fun with that, chat. I think this is how it works. How what works, V? V, no. I think this is how it works. You mean the italics thing? Or something else? Hmm. Ah. Yeah, sorry. I know I went off talking a lot. How pink is this? That actually didn't come out pink. Huh. Yeah, I don't know how this works. I don't know how this works. Traveling Snow Wolf and V, if you guys know how that works, apparently it's not just italics. No, because that showed up italicized for me. All right. All right, never mind, never mind. Listen, we're well over the normal yap timing at this point. So I think it's time. I think it's time I actually launch the game I promised I was gonna show. Excuse me. That I promised I would show you all. Because today we are going to be taking a look at a game that I played for a little bit, like a year ago. That did come through pink. Little Pink. That came through pink. What is the difference? I can see a visual difference. So I, as I've shown you guys, I have my Twitch chat on one panel and then my everyone chat for when I do restream on another panel. And it's the everything chat is pink. The Twitch chat is italicized. Oh, it's the chat command to italic the text. Well, there you go. That's how you do it, I guess. But today we're gonna be hippity hopping /me. We're gonna be checking out Knock on the Coffin Lid. This is a very interesting game. As I've mentioned before, this is a game I played really only in my own time. I don't know why I never decided. This makes it italics? Yes. Technically it makes it yellow for me, but it does make it italics to me. But this was a very interesting game. Obviously, this came out in the big swarm of roguelike deck builders that happened for a while. But this one caught me super off guard when I jumped into it. This is a game I thought would just be another, cool, fun game to get into and play that would just be part of the roguelike deck builder swarm that happened. However, Knock on the Coffin Lid is honestly, I think, super unique in even the roguelike space. You all probably are very familiar with how roguelike games work. It's the idea of you go through the loop over and over again. Everyone's a little bit different, what have you. Knock on the Coffin Lid jumped feet first into that idea and directly incorporated it. Knock on the Coffin Lid is the Groundhog Day game. They acknowledge the fact that you're doing this loop over and over again, and that you're essentially restarting time. And they started sprinting with it. Yeah, but that isn't Little Pink. And I don't even know if you guys are seeing the color thing I'm seeing. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't, but I'm only seeing in one of my chat readouts, so I imagine you're not. What this means, though, is along every route you can take in the game, the routes are set, the events are set. If you go down a specific path every time, it'll be the same event trigger every time. So you can fully plan your route. However, every time you see an event, what you did in the past might influence it. There are events in this game that the first 3 times you go to the event, it gets better and better and better as you learn. Your character learns what to do at the event to make certain things happen, even without choices happening. So basically, you have to run different routes in this game multiple times to get events into their final forms to then actually design your overall route. And sometimes there's even random number generators mixed into the events to make things go one way or another. Because of this, the game gets so insanely deep when you're just trying to pick the route you want to take before you go into deck building, before you go into the customizations, the effects, and the planning what you want to end up doing. Just picking your route ends up taking a lot of consideration if you really want to make it perfect. Not to mention, unlike other deck builders I've played, this comes with not only a relic style system, deck building, different cards and effects, this has an equipment system that'll fundamentally change how certain cards and certain deck styles work in one direction or another. Enemies have very unique status effects that can force you to play certain cards in certain orders. This game, from a purely design standpoint, is one of the most insane and interesting deck builders I've ever played. And I'm gonna be honest, part of the reason I think it didn't pop off super hard and become super popular, this game is rough and unforgiving and deep to the point of insanity. And I do love it. And I hope you guys end up loving it too. Let's go ahead. I think I wiped this, but I'm gonna just do new game just to make sure everything is fully fresh and we don't get any weird time shenanigans going on. So let's knock on the coffin lid. You know what? Even though I know kind of what I'm doing, let's go through the tutorial. Let's get the full intro here. This is a regular battle. This is a camp. This is a vendor. This is an elite battle. We're on the left side, a regular battle. Yay! Let's go. Ah! Who are these assholes? Your turn. So, invaders get off our land. So, this game has a lot of effects that exist in it, and it's very important to hover every effect that's happening so you can understand even the slightest bit of what's going on. Each of these guys have different effects down here. Certain enemies can have top of health bar effects versus bottom of health bar effects, and they are very drastically different. Here is your hero, a brother of fire. Here's your health. If it runs out, you will lose. You guys get a lot of the basics here. Studying an enemy's effects is the first thing you should do in battle if you don't want unpleasant surprises. These are your cards. Energy cost, you guys get it. We have 4 energy. Each of these cost 1. There are different card types. We have attacks, defends. You guys get it. You two attacking, or okay. We'll have to get through the whole dealio, because as you can see, your board can also have multiple units on it. You're only ever yourself, but you can bring allies with you. And when you have allies, your enemies don't attack everyone. They do attack a specific target, and you will have to hover to see who people are attacking. So you can see we were lucky that they both went for our ally instead of us. There'll be times where they're swinging for you, they're swinging for your ally, they're divided amongst both of you. So you really need to figure out exactly who everyone is attacking so that you can know what your block needs to be and the odds of you losing your current ally. The enemy will attack your hero, you need to defend yourself. These are your defense skills, hell yeah. They're not gonna let me attack? Damn. Mean tutorial. Mean ass tutorial. Ooh, the enemy has added a status card. I don't know if I should have done the whole tutorial. I'm realizing I do pretty much know this game, and I just didn't want to miss any story for you guys, but this tutorial might drive me insane. Your cards will come to your hand or the deck, but look through your deck to find and click on them. Grudge. Upon taking health damage, gain 1 strength. Oh, because they're not attacking this turn. That'll do a little bit of damage, or we can start removing. Yeah, we'll do the damage. Yeah, so you can see where this guy has block he's building up every turn. This dude has the evade, where he basically gets to fully ignore 1 bit of damage. They are tanking the fuck up. Oh, it's explaining. Got it. Ethereal. Sword. If HP is greater than 80%, gain 2 strength. Ooh. We have potions. You guys get a lot. If any of you have played Slay the Spire, you sort of get it. Okay, we have to defeat the enemies. We have 3 energy. We're going to do 2 attacks. Oh, that got divided perfectly. At least you took a little bit of damage. You're also out of evades now. Okay, we've got attacks coming in. Who are they hitting? That's enough to be lethal on my ally. They're not both going for my ally. So we've got 1 dude coming for me. Left in your hand, this will burn one. Okay, so I don't mind losing something. We play the 2 guards. Who are you attacking? All right, we'll stack damage here since I won't get through this guy's block anyway. Honestly, using that bad luck to narrow my deck could be used. I'm overthinking this tutorial. The tutorial is definitely like predetermined, so I'm overthinking it. Flourish will increase the damage to all of my other lunges. You're attacking backline, dude, so we only need to get down to 22 and let you finish. So we'll put the rest of our damage into this guy. Cool. One's dead. Only one left, though he is the more defensive of the two. What's that? At the end of your turn, gain 1 block per each armor. Upon taking damage, lose 1 armor. Okay, you're swinging for me at 22. We can easily overblock. We'll flourish to increase our other strikes. 20 will put you down to 13, and you only have 6 armor, and you're not gaining blocks. So I think, yeah, we're a guaranteed kill next round. Hell yeah, full health. Ethereal gain block, 10 block and 1 insubstantial. Gain 1 energy, draw a random card. Press the event, deal 6 damage. If the enemy is exposed, gain 10 block. Well, Adrenaline Rush feels like an easy play. Ethereal armor. 3 energy. We're working on 4 energy. I wish they would let me hover insubstantiality to know exactly what it does, though. I think that means we don't take damage. But I don't know if it's just for, like, a turn or something. I think I'm going to Adrenaline Rush. I think I'm going to do the Adrenaline Rush instead. Hey! And maybe now they'll show us the equipment system. Yeah, so this game, not only are you building a deck, you do have a character who uses equipment. You have weapons, helmets, offhands, boots, armor, trinkets, and other things. And all of them add cards and effects to how your deck works. It is very deep that you can get into it, especially because some equipment, if you see this little elf ear symbol right here, are part of equipment sets, which means if you get enough pieces to the equipment set, you get additional. You can get additional effects that happen on top of the effects the equipment already does. This game is functionally effects on effects on effects. The individual armor pieces will give you bonus cards and effects. Your set bonuses will give you additional effects that scale the more of your set bonus you have. Cards you play can add effect. This game is so much more interested and obsessed with you building a laundry list of effects that are happening than actual individual cards, and it's insane and delightful at times. The day went well. We burned 2 villages to the ground. These people are not worthy of pity. They let contagious filth enter their homes. Demons will devour their souls and enslave their bodies. They cannot be saved. We came to the walls of the castle. It's the citadel of nightmares. At night, I was haunted by anxious thoughts. The real battle is close, but reinforcements are still not here. They went the way of the rotten bog. What could have gone wrong? This is the Diablo of roguelike deck builders. I'm not familiar enough with Diablo to know for sure what that means, but I imagine that tracks perfectly. Okay, this still has burn, but we can draw 2 random cards. Isn't bad. Oh yeah, and also your baseline cards get unique upgrade paths. In fact, I think we're going to do it. We didn't take a defensive card, we took Adrenaline. So I'm actually going to upgrade a guard. Oh wait, no, do we? Damn. Do they not? Are they not doing it here? Okay, so it's not in the tutorial. But in the default game, your guards and your strikes get unique upgrade paths. For example, you could see this effective guard gains you 9 block and increases the block of your other guards by 1 whenever you play it. It's pretty interesting how deep into some things you could get. The Melon, a pretty good upgrade. I think though it's gonna be Adrenaline Rush or Grudge, because that takes Grudge down to 1 mana, which makes it super easy to play. Adrenaline Rush drawing 2 cards gives us a really good one-off turn. I think I'll do the Adrenaline Rush. There's something about that extra draw that's like just at the back of my mind. Sounds really interesting. I wonder if they'll let me get ahead of time on the... No, they're not. Maybe they'll do the sets at the store. Alright, buddy, do you have any more elven gear? Hey, that's an elven gear. Here's your gold, you have items, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, we could sell this sword since we're using this other sword. See the set bonus. Yeah, here it is. So here you can see this is the elven set. So we can get this elven amulet. Alone, the amulet gives you +1 energy, and you start every fight with 1 evasion, which is basically dodge 1 instance of damage. Also, damage taken is increased by 30%, so it means you really have to rely on your evasion instead of block, because it's a lot harder to build up block, but it's a lot easier to get an evasion. Especially because we'll have 2 pieces of the elven set, meaning we increase damage dealt by 2 for each evasion on the hero. If we get to 3, we also gain, whenever we gain evasion, return a random burn card to your draw pile. On 4 of the set, when evasion is triggered, deal 8 damage. And if you get 5 pieces to the set, you gain evasion every 3rd turn. So as you can see, set bonuses can get crazy strong. Ready to curse in your decks. Get rid of it. Click on the remove curse. Right, we have bad luck. Yeah, you know, it's pretty cheap. We'll get rid of it. Because that was the, what, 30? So we're going to up our elven set. It's a little risky because this one alone, even before the set, increases the damage we're taking. But it is giving us 1 evasion. And we have this sword. What is this doing? Upon death of an enemy, draw a random card from your draw pile. But no additional evasion. What we'd really want is something to give us some more evasion. Serve your turn, gain 2 strength. All enemies gain 1 strength. So here's the thing. Normally, I don't know if this would work. But if we want to do a ton of evasion building, it doesn't matter how much strength they have, right? It matters the amount of times they attack. So we could pick that up. Wait, we have 2 hands, don't we? 1 second. Wait. I wanna... Can I offhand? Can I afford both this dirk, which will give us evasion, and this helmet? I think I want the dirk. Oh, 2 gold short of that helmet. All right. We're going to pocket then just a recovery elixir. But I can't remember if that offhand actually can take weapons or if it's only for shields. It's only for shields. Damn. I thought I could get both of those. This is fine. Ultimately, like, I think the helmet could have been nice, but it's not like... This is the tutorial. We're not even doing a real dedicated run. On the 2nd day, we met with those of whom we came... For those whom we came, the demons. It was easy and pleasant to kill the servants. They are not our equals. We've prepared all our lives for battles with their masters. However, there were too many demons. They pressed on without a break, and we fought without rest. I took down a few demons, but their place was taken by creatures larger and stronger. When first cries for help were heard, I felt that we could not win that fight. Ooh, moral choice. All right, chat, what do you guys want? Do we want to divert the demon's attention to ourselves, or run to rescue whoever is calling for help? I don't know which way is best, obviously. I think, though, this is the end of the tutorial, so I think no matter what we choose, we're gonna die. I'm pretty sure this is a you're gonna die tutorial, you know? Run to rescue? Alright, we'll run straight to them. We decide to stick together until the end and not retreat a single step. The Brotherhood of Fire cannot be broken. Oh, so I think this takes us into the fight with an ally, where if we'd done the other one, we might not have been. Alright, so here we go. Now you see we have some above health bar effects. These are the real make and breaks for a lot of... Oh wait, Elven Dance. Which one of you did that? Wait. I think that came from one of my Elven things. Can I look at my inventory? I think one of these is giving me this card. I think it might be the sword, if I was to guess. Okay, burn, deal 18 damage and gain 1 evasion. That'll be solid. Oh wait, we should read this. Upon playing an attack, gains armor. At the end of the turn, changes to defend yourself. So when I play attacks on turns where it's attack, they're gonna gain armor. It's likely gonna be like the inverse, like maybe they'll gain strength when it swaps to defend yourself. Okay, well, we have to... Okay, if I gain 12 block, I'm gonna dodge the first 2 attacks. Third one burns 1 of our evade. Then 3 attacks from this guy's gonna burn 3 more evades. That's 4 evades, we'll be down to 1. We play this, we'll gain 1 of... Okay, you have bomb. Oh, armor, not block. So next turn, they're gonna be very hard to hit. Okay. I'm starting to think you're supposed to do something besides attacking these guys. I'm starting to think you need something like poison or something to deal with them. Upon playing a skill, gains strength. Yeah, I think we might be guaranteed. Oh, wait, they weren't attacking me. They were attacking my ally. This dude's attacking me this turn, though. Alright, well, this is gonna hurt. Well, it's actually not gonna hurt me. I am gonna fully evade this dude. This guy's already dead, so, you know, it don't matter. Hell, we don't even want to play blocks now that I think about it. Because we're just going to be living off that evade. Maybe we play the effective guard? Nah, that'll just give them more strength, won't it? Yeah, we can ignore it. We don't really gain anything from doing it. God damn it, little pink. What are you doing? Why'd you send me into this fight? This is not gonna go well. How much of it? I got 3 evade. I think I actually survived this attack. Yo, I don't know if I'm winning this, I don't know if I'm winning this tutorial. Well, we did get 1 evade back, so that's gonna be useful. Turn over 100 armor every turn. Oh god, I'm gonna evade 1 damage. $130 block. Alright, we going down swinging. We're not getting through this goddamn armor. It has been a delightful tutorial with all of y'all. Forgive us, Mortis. We let you down. No, it's fine. The reinforcements didn't come. We can't manage without them. Thank you, V. I appreciate it. I know. You've done everything you could, and that's enough. Calm down. Hold on for a bit.
Right?
Help will come soon. At least I hope so. Cutscene. Give me that knock knock. Alright, we going hardcore. I'm not doing terrible, but we're gonna do hardcore. Survive, die, repeat. That's classic, because what was normal? The enemies will pretend they want to stop you with the flag. Easy, walking with monsters. Nah. We're going hardcore, okay? He knocked on a coffin lid, y'all. That's the name of the game! Fucking bog.
My head's splitting. What's going on?
I don't even know where to start. What are you interested in the most right now?
Where are we?
Somewhere between the elven fortifications and the heathlands, in the tomb of Ingvar.
Ingvar's dead? What happened to him?
The wine you brought on the trip was poisoned. Ingvar, Venadis, Bjorn, they're all dead.
Go on and tell me, why should I believe you?
It's easy to see I'm telling the truth because their coffins are next to yours. You all died. I've brought you back to life.
Alright, wait, who changed somebody's coffin?
Who poisoned the wine?
Wait, hold
Was it
on.
you?
Why did one coffin have chains on
Why
it?
would I kill you only to resurrect you?
Who are you anyway? And what do you want from me?
And why can you bring me
Call
back from the
Mortis.
dead?
You don't owe me anything. Just go home.
Not so fast. Do you know who poisoned the wine? How much time has passed? And if Ingvar's dead, then who is ruling the Northern Gate?
Too many questions, Percival.
Wait, this dude's
Does
name
that
is
surprise you?
Percival?
Why did you bring me back?
This fucking
What about the others?
knight-looking
All you will
motherfucker,
die.
he's
I'll tell you
Percival.
when we meet again.
I'll figure things out on my own.
Alright,
Not so
Mr.
sure
Lumberjack
you
Percival. Name honestly caught me a bit off guard. The dark arts are dank with this one. Hey, you're just drinking some wine. What do you mean dank? Oh, hey, we were here. Oh,
My head.
have you ever seen the movie
What's
Groundhog
going on
Day?
here?
Every time you die, you come back here. I could have told you from the start, but I wanted it to be a surprise.
Why did you
I
want it to
suppose
be a
it's better than
surprise?
Eternal oblivion. Go on. Are there any more surprises?
I do love they don't even let you run the first loop.
But in time,
Like, listen, we're not wasting our time on this. It's a loop. Well, come on, it's a roguelike. You know what's going on.
So what now? Should I start over? You promised to answer my questions.
all right, one thing at a time.
He being a grade A Dark Souls asshole. Listen, I could have told you what was happening, but I'm like, listen, there'll be fewer annoying questions if I just let you go out there and die.
So I set out, feeling a vague anxiety, confused and discouraged. I couldn't even imagine how much things had changed, and I had no idea of the dangers that were awaiting me.
You're a warrior. You're used to dangers. Don't blame me.
Alright,
Any
buddy.
story must have an element of surprise.
He's not a Dark Souls asshole. He doesn't snicker at the end of all of his sentences. He does look like he wants to, though. I think he's controlling himself. I think if he had less self-control, he would be Little Pink. That's my argument about Mortis. He did call himself Mortis as a guy with necromancer abilities. So, welcome to the game. Our job meets Sigismund. Because we can't let his brother's murder go unpunished. Together we'll find the guilty parties and punish them. Hell yeah. So, welcome to Knock on the Coffin Lid. This game works your way towards a place called the Northern Gate, which is basically a fort city, which has this Sigismund guy we're trying to meet at. And to get there, there's multiple paths we can take. These two yellow options are exits. Each of them go to different maps. Every run is going to take us through 3 maps. The starting area, which is always the same. The Northern Gate, which is always the same. And a middle map, which can either be, I think it's the Orc Badlands, or I think it's the Maggot Bog, I think is what it's called. Poison Swamp. Think Poison. We're already talking about Dark Souls, the Poison Swamp map. Got it? But you can end up going to either one of them, and all of the events and routes on each of the maps are different. So not only do you pick different routes to go through each individual map, depending on which exit you take, you're going to have a different middle map you're having to go through. I'm glad you're appreciating that, Traveling Snow Wolf. I'm real glad you're appreciating that. The jinx is real. Let's fucking go. But like I mentioned, each map is full of events. Events that are unknown till you've gone to them. And then you can Groundhog Day and go through them again. But the events can change over time as you learn more about how you interact with them. So visiting every event and visiting every event multiple times can be important to actually discover what the best route to take to the northern gate might be, and it can change depending on what your deck is doing. The amount of permutations of moving through this map, even though the map itself doesn't change, is so insane, and I have to applaud the designers of this game for making a predetermined map that feels more complicated than the infinite series of procedural maps games like Slay the Spire can end up doing. So let's just pick a route and get moving. Until we learn all the events, it doesn't really matter which way we're going. We don't know what's gonna be where. A piggy. Alright, what do you got? Strength. Gain 1 strength. Oh, gain 1 attack per day. Oh, you start at 2 strength. Do you have fierceness? When losing HP, gains strength. So I think that means we don't want to double blow, because that'll hit him twice, giving him 2 strength. We have 5 armor, and I'm realizing we don't have any block cards. We just have armor. We're gonna gain all of our block. Who wants to bet? Round 2, he doesn't attack. He instead does like a recovery thing. Meaning we're gonna have all of our blocks on the turn where it doesn't matter.
You angered him.
Well, we're gonna gain that 7 armor. I should have learned. So we have a shield. Is that all we start with? I'm gonna look at our equipment. God damn it. Yep. Recovery. He's doing recovery with more block than damage I had. Let me guess, now that you're attacking this turn, I'm only gonna draw my attacks? Yep, okay. Alright. Hopefully, yeah, we could pop him, but damn, that was literally the worst possible card draw we could have gotten. Oh, what do we got? Effective block. Burn, gain 3 block and 1 agility. Agility increases block. Gain 5 block next turn. Alright. Gain 4 strength for 1 attack. If the character is exposed, this effect is doubled. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the effective block. It gets burnt, obviously, but it's gonna make all of our other blocks better.
Wild animals stop being afraid of people. They keep attacking me. That's not normal, although I've already seen such behavior before.
The frontier is at war. Uncollected corpses become food for predators and scavengers. The animals
Oh.
have tried human flesh, and they liked it.
Oh, I see. They view me as a tasty two-legged snack.
Well, you're rather well fed, not too big, and completely alone.
Okay. Alright, what do you mean I'm well fed but not too big? Passing through the forest, I came to a camp of bandits. The people resting by a bonfire eyed me warily, but none of them took up arms, so I calmed down a little. I was invited to the bonfire, assuming that I wouldn't be able to refuse that invitation. I quietly approached them. All the humans in the frontier except you are brigands from the Heathlands. They mistook you for one of their own kind. Come up to... Oh, so we got fighting bandits. Gamblers. Yeah, that's them. Sit down by the campfire. Or come up to the cage. Oh, the cage. Here. I'm honestly, that's fucking awesome that they have the gamblers, the fighters, the bonfire, and the cage actually like on screen for your options. It's really, you know, it's something where there's like, I know it's little, but it's something that's just very delightful about how committed they are to all of their events. I want to see the cage. Guys got a dog? Is there a fucking dog? I wanted to look at the cage, but I wasn't allowed to do that. The bandits instantly unsheathed their oh fuck, wait. And told me that if I needed the captive, I could buy him out for 100 coins. But they forbade me from coming close to him. I do have 100 coins. What do you guys think? Do we buy out the captive? Do we want to buy an ally? Or do we want to do one of these other things? What? Gambling will probably be a way to earn more money? The fight? Maybe it's like we actually do a fight and can earn a card reward? And the campfire is going to be what? Either rest and heal or upgrade a card, I think? So I guess it's going to be buy an ally, try for more gold, card reward, and upgrade is how I'm going to guess these 4 events are. I'm thinking ally. Ally honestly sounds pretty cool. There's a bunch of different allies you can get in this game. And the simple fact that they now make it a 50-50 chance the enemy will attack your ally instead of you can be pretty rad at times. Alright, what you got in the cage? I kind of wish they'd tell me what the ally is, but you know.
Robbers have never before dared to enter the Elven forests.
They've come down from the north, from the heathlands, which have been recently ravaged by the war.
It's a refuge of outcasts and fugitives from the Empire, but Ingvar thought they were decent, freedom-loving people.
Starvation and devastation may force even decent people to become bandits and marauders.
And what we got? Well, I want to do a bunch of events. I want to look at all of the events, so I think we'll go this direction. Oh, wait, or we could go... Alright, so this is going to let us go into different events, yeah? So this will be an event, a treasure, that we could cut back. Wait, so we could do this route or this route? That's interesting. I think we'll definitely go down to here and then re-look at both of these paths to see what's happening. Ooh, dwarfs. Hey, we've got an elf boy. We have an elven ally, and he starts with 3 evasion. That's honestly pretty good. Oh, they're both attacking me? Alright, what do we got? Gains 1 fury when playing 2 cards of the same type in a row. Ooh, both of them have berserk. So I don't want to play 2 skills or 2 attacks in a row. I want to do skill, attack, skill, or attack, skill, attack. Alright. They're both attacking me. We have 5 armor. So we're going to need 2 guards to full dodge, and we have a double blow. So we're going to guard. Double strike. Oh, I should have looked. Who are you attacking? Oh, I could have coordinated that better with my ally. But alright, we avoided the Berserker Fury. We took no damage. We got some good damage out. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 attacks. Yeah, so we're going to do attack, effective block attack, I think. You're getting blocked this turn. Who are you attacking? You're attacking him for 10. Can I do 14? Yeah, we could drop this guy. So we're going to attack, effective block, attack. He gets dropped. We have now 1 dexterity, so our block is even better. This guy's blocking. Ooh, and he also doesn't lose block. You're not attacking. Alright, so we'll attack, block, attack. I think that means it's very likely he'll attack next turn, though. He was doing, what, 10 damage? Alright, he's gonna do 12. And, oh, he didn't gain any block? I mean, chill, but why didn't you gain block, my guy? Okay. I'm fucking fine. I'm fine with that. Hit me square in the chest. Ooh, cleave could be good. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. I'd also like maybe something to maybe give an ally block, but I don't know. If the enemy intends to attack, gain 6 block and inflict 1 weakness. That might be a way to save my ally. Although Cleave will be our first AoE option. And having one AoE card at least could be really nice. I think I'm going to go with Parry, though. This does mean we picked up 2 defensive cards, so we want to start getting aggressive cards from here on out. But the weakness card both is going to give us good defense, and then if we're not being attacked but our ally is, we can also weaken the enemy on their attack of our ally. Though to be fair, our ally is an elf who's living on evasion instead of block.
Ingvar tried to maintain peace, but alas, he was poisoned. And his younger brother and heir, Sigismund, has done nothing to prevent the bloodshed.
Why not? Come on, Sigismund. Oh, hey, buddy. You killed that Viking yourself, or? War is a filthy affair, with corpses piling up and marauders descending like vultures, rifling through the dead and preying on the living. I came across one such piece of scum along my way. He lacked the capacity to even be embarrassed. On the contrary, he begged me over and asked me to help him pull off the boots of the corpse. Okay, so we can have a mysterious reward, or we can attack the marauder. What do y'all think? So what is it? This is gonna be, I think that means elite fight. So probably this guy's actually pretty fucking tough. We have an ally. So we have additional damage that's coming out every turn. We have a couple of defensive cards, including a way to weaken him. We could probably take the fight. We also still have our potion. We haven't used our... Oh, yeah. We don't have shoes. So we've got a shield, which increases our max HP. And we've got the sword, which adds double blow and has no other effects. So are we going to help the marauder, or are we going to try to fight his ass? If we fight him, we're probably not going to be allowed to loot them, though, right? Can't we kill him and loot all the corpses? I feel like that'd be the best option for us. Can I do both, please? Wait, can I help the marauder and then stab the marauder? Oh, man. But until we do this, we won't actually know what the reward for helping the marauder is. I don't know. I kind of want to see how rough an elite fight is. Oh, what? So that decision changed the serpent bar at the top of the screen? I'll do it quick. Hey, Santa. Do you have no effects on him? So we just fucking go for it. You're going to be bringing out another 10. That'll remove 2 more armor. So he's going to be down to only 2 armor. He does start at 2 strength, which is a little rough. Or is he going to block and run? Ooh, was this a race? No, it's not a race. No, okay, nope. Definitely not a... Oh, that's all coming for me. Okay. Well, let's effective block and parry. It's down to 15. All right, we're overblocking. That's fine. Ally boy, you go ahead and shoot that dude with some arrows. Okay, he's doing 14 damage. He's at 6. Oh, that's... We got a little bit of damage on him. I am a little nervous that he's going to try to run away, because like almost every game that has like thief dudes as a fight, they end up just leaving at some point. Hey, but we got him. Got him and we took 0 damage. That's an elite fight. We're doing pretty good. What is cover? Gain 10 block of like 2 weakness to all enemies. Ooh. Oh, wait, Deceiver. At the start of the turn, draw 1. It'll cost 0 for this turn. So draw an extra card and it's free to play. Or an AoE debuff. Here's the thing. We've taken so many defensive cards that I think getting something else that'll help us do more damage would be good. Deceiver is expensive. Ooh, but if we upgrade it, it goes down to 1. Golden Armor? Has no attribute and adds no cards into our deck. Gold is far from being the best material for armor. It's almost useless as armor, but it is beautiful and expensive. Sure, let's put on the golden armor. The Marauder's Blade. At the end of the battle, receive an extra item as a reward. Well, that seems not bad. But we lose double blow and instead get pickpocket. Deal 9 damage, gain 9 gold. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Let's gold max it.
And went home.
I went to Sigismund, Ingvar's younger brother and the heir to the throne.
To what end?
What do you mean, to what end? First of all, to figure out what to do. I wanted to tell Sigismund everything I knew and to hear everything he knew. I wanted to confer with him and put together a plan for the future. I was
Such a practical man. Such a practical Percival.
We both have much to find out.
The farther I went, the more reasons I found for meeting with Sigismund.
Let's start from the beginning.
Alright, so I want to see as many random events as possible. So if we take this route, we can go 1, 2 events. We could go 1, 2 events. Or we could go 1, 2, 3. So it looks like this is going to give us the most random events. Oh no! At the edge of the forest, I spot a pitiful troll bawling his eyes out. Instead of attacking me, as I would have expected, he pleaded, gesturing to the sword stuck in his hide, right between the shoulder blades. So we could talk to the troll, we could pull out the sword, or we could attack him. No, I don't want to attack this guy. Right, do we talk to him or just try to rip that sword out? Damn, wait, if our reward's gonna be the sword, it's gonna be a little sad because we do already have a cool new Holy shit, wait, they actually put the armor on us? Now listen, this armor might be useless, but it does look rad. It does look rad as hell. What do you think? Do we just try to rip that sword out, or do we talk to him first? Can we talk to him after? I can't deal with the crying. I can't. Alright, let's try to rip this baby out, buddy. Oh, sharp sword. Dervish, 8 damage 2 times to all enemies. Holy shit. I pulled it out and kept it. The troll was so grateful, he let me on my way without so much as a threatening growl. We can talk to him. Hey, buddy, you want to come with me? Wait, can we get him to come with us? The troll didn't want to talk at all. He only complained of pain from the wound in his back. Yes, I'm gonna give you an elixir of recovery. I healed the troll's wound and could talk to him for a while. I managed to find out that the previous owner of the sword was a human, most likely a bandit. Trolls are able to clearly express simple thoughts, but it's difficult to build communication with them. You have to learn how to ask the right questions and try not to be too smart.
Trolls have never been seen in the frontier. Which wild wind has brought them here? I suspect it has something to do with the dwarves.
Damn dwarves.
You're right. The trolls were brought here from Thundering Mountain by the dwarves. They have long used these giant imbeciles as draft animals.
What?
But somebody has given them the bad idea to train the trolls to consume elven flesh.
So, do they want to impart the trolls with refined elven taste?
That's one way of putting it. By the way, from a troll's limited perspective, there isn't much difference between elven and human meat.
Alright, buddy. I don't know if this is the right time for you to be telling me. We just had a nice encounter with a troll. Admittedly, I didn't gain anything from actually, what's this? 3 of 6. Wait, are there 6 things I can have? Hold on. 0 of 2? 1 of 6? Huh. I wonder if this is telling me there is an amount of thing, like we haven't seen all the endings? Ooh, that'd be cool. Hey, Kelstra, how you doing, my guy? Welcome, welcome. Today we are checking out one of the deepest roguelike deck builders I've ever played, and we're getting into it. I think this Poor Troll event is one of the events of the style I was talking about that you need to visit multiple times. Because I'm actually surprised we didn't get anything for giving him the healing elixir. Part of me thought he would join us, but maybe that's like it mentioned in the chat, in the like text description, where it was like you've got to learn how to talk to them. So maybe it's something where we need to try to talk to him multiple times, and then maybe we can convince him to. If so, I like this route. Wait, we can get an elven ally, and then a troll ally. Maybe if we come here enough times, just build up a little army. Hey, treasure, let's go. Alright, I need armor. Give me an armor piece to replace my golden armor. It looks rad, but it does literally nothing for me. Alright, well, we don't have shoes on. What do orc boots do? Lose 2 agility. If an attack deals more than 20 damage, gain 2 HP? No, I'm not I don't deal 20 damage. Alright, that's from... Is this a set? Is there an orc set? No, it's not even from a set. Alright, shoes. Okay. Well, whatever. Oh, hi you. The lone figure of an elf suddenly emerged in the darkness right in front of me. I was so scared I nearly stabbed him to death reflexively. The elf briefly and quietly explained his situation to me. He tracked down a dwarven warlord, but couldn't take him down alone. He needed my help. Well, we've already helped one captive elf. We've helped a troll. We attacked a marauder. I think, what, we're on the elven side of all this at this stage? Sure, let's help him. We'll see what helping him does. Yeah, there's a white and a black serpent up here, and I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's like a oh! I'm glad we've got 2 allies for this fight. Holy shit. Alright, so we've got to read all this. Barricade, Berserker, so we need to make sure we play different cards. Chief. Death of this character inflicts weakness on his allies. Okay. So we could pickpocket. Who are you attacking? You're not attacking me. Neither of them are attacking me. So I think this is a good round for us to do Deceiver. It's also 2 hits on our ally who has 3 evasion, so he'll even have evasion after this. And both of the elves are focusing on the warlord. Though I have a feeling Horn Boy might have been a good first target. He's got very little health, and I think he's just going to be buffing everyone. Okay. Yep, he is. All right, understood. Who are you attacking? Who are you attacking? So I could parry, but I'm also realizing actually weakening this guy, this dude doesn't have block, so he's not actually going to block anything. Oh, we have a free attack. I'm going to burn our effective block so we gain more block. You boys still both focusing the warlord? No, you're not. You're still going for the warlord, though. You're going to do 21, which will put him down to 20. So do I parry the platypus? I mean, we'll do it. Like, obviously that doesn't actually affect the evasion, but there's no reason not to play a card. If we had 1 more mana, we could have increased our armor, but how's your week going, Kelstra? You getting up to anything fun for this weekend?
You didn't fight fair. That's good.
So we've got 12 and 12. They're both going for these 2. You're going for our guy without evasion, so we need to make sure you get dropped this round. So we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna parry, then do this.
Easy.
Okay, their warlord's gone. Both of them are weakened now. You're swinging. Damn it, the one with armor? My guy, come on. Come on, my dude. Okay, sure, whatever. Not too much, really. Just ordered some dinner. Ooh, what'd you get in Kelstra? Enjoying the first day of my vacation? It is summer for everybody, isn't it, Kelstra? Are you student? Like, is your vacation, you know, like the whole summer, or are you just like on a work vacation? I'm sorry, I don't know off the top of my head if you're a student or a worker. I'm real sorry. And we did get to play one pickpocket. I wish we had gotten a second pickpocket. You guys attacking? All right, if they weren't attacking, I would have just, like, you know, tried to extend the fight to get one more pickpocket strike. But wait, we should be getting an extra item? Oh wait, toughen up. Gain 5 block at the end of each turn. Ooh, prestidigitation. Draw the bottom card of the draw pile. It costs 0 for this turn. Think about do toughen up. There's something about just free block. Ooh. Burn attack. If the enemy attempts to attack, deal 20 damage. Inflict 5 bleeding. Now, we might not always be able to play that, but oh my god, they're giving me everything. Ooh, we don't have, we want to replace our armor, but we have elven armor, elven sword, and the axe of thundering mountains. Just a work vacay. Lol, been out of school since 2011. Had some Applebee's for dinner. Why do they put bees in that apple? When dealing damage against block, gain 1 armor. Oh, that's actually rad. Ooh, but we are using our Marauder's Blade. Then again, we can try to build up a set, right? And then once we get a bunch of items, then we take it. So we keep the Marauder's Blade until we're ready to change over to a set. Because it'll give us, excuse me, more items, which means it's easier for us to build a set. Okay, so what is this Thundering Mount? At the start of battle, gain 1 armor per 100 gold. When taking damage without losing HP, deal 1 damage to the... Okay, so this is the armor build. The enemy's turn, restore HP at the expense of block. Upon using any potion, increase strength by 5 until the end of the game. That's interesting. Then we also have the so here's the other thing is if we do the elven armor, we can take it and equip it and start gaining things from it, whereas the weapons would be replacing our Marauder's Blade. So it does seem like the elven armor is the most efficient choice here. That Thundering Mountain set seems really cool. But I think I'm gonna take the elven armor so we can actually put the Worm's Head, gain 3 barbed when taking damage. Inflict bleeding? Alright, hold up. Yeah, so we're definitely keeping this Marauder's Blade for as long as possible, so we gain just infinite items. We gain barbed, which I assume is like thorns, right? Like whenever we take that, we loses 1 HP per barbed, but when taking damage, inflict bleeding? So does that mean when barbed, or if we don't have block, can we take real damage? Okay, if this Worm's Head is allowing us to block and inflict bleed with our barbed, that's really good. But if we have to take actual physical damage, it's still fine, but not as good, obviously. All right, I wanted to see more events, so let's... Ooh. Cutting my way through the ruins of an elven outpost, I ran into a group of dwarves. They noticed me and immediately headed towards me. I want to do the fight. Listen, it might be really cool to see what this event is, but I want more equipment from my Marauder's Blade. So I think I'm just going to use to fight them to try to get more equipment. Because, like, getting 2 equipment after a fight is fucking rad. Okay, so we've got a drunkard with fury. We've got... Last ounce of strength. When wounded severely gains... Okay, so we want to take out Hornboy, who's going to be buffing everybody. But we also have 20 damage and 5 bleed if someone's intending to attack. Okay, so we have a skill, a talent, and an attack, right? Who are you attacking? Him. He's going to gain strength. He's going to take 10 damage, which puts him in 28. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Are you attacking? You're attacking me? I have 5 armor. So if we do effective block, toughen up, pickpocket? Yeah, that triggers no fury, and that does quite a bit for us. So, wait, what did the elven armor do? Increase your health by 20 at the start. Oh, yeah, we do bleed, even if we don't take health damage. Move a random talent to hand. Oh, so we're guaranteed to have a talent in our opening hand. That is rad. Who are you attacking? You're attacking me. Oh, shit. And what's this? Wait, what did you do? Was that you? Why is this blocked? Disarmed. Okay. So do I tank 5 damage? No, wait, at the end of the turn, we're going to gain 5 block and 5 armor. So we're actually full blocking him, so we play Deceive. We play the talent. Alright, worst target you could have gone for, my guy. Okay, you're not gaining them strength at least, but it does seem like you're giving everyone... Oh, just him block. Okay. 8 damage, 6 damage. Can one of you guys please go for the elf? That's for B. Alright. So 6. So armor and block means we're full blocking everything. We could also... Oh, wait, trap is free. Hell yeah. So we're going to trap this dude. So he's going to lose... Is that 5, then 4? Or is it 5 permanently every turn? So that was an attack. So now we want to play a skill. And then an attack. So it's skill, attack, skill. Or skill attack. So we're going to do armor and attack. Oh, am I provoked? Because I seem to only be attacking the front guy. Taunt. He has taunt on him. Okay. But damn, without playing any actual block, I'm now gaining 12 block a turn. And with our helmet, we're building up bleed on bitches. Hesitate. Ethereal, unplayable. Who are you attacking? You're attacking me. You're attacking our elf friend. He's using evasion.
Yet another murder
So
in the
that...
bag.
Parry. Oh, and the attack is free. Who are you attacking? Backline guy for 10. If I do 14, that won't put him in lethal. So I actually think I'm gonna go for this frontline dude because he's attacking our friend with evasion. So the amount of damage doesn't matter, and that puts him lethal, so we can drop him if we need to. Whereas this guy does less damage, so letting him go an extra round is less problematic. Is our pickpocket burnt? It wasn't, so we can pickpocket, hell yeah. Let's fucking go. So we got, I think, 2 pickpockets off. So what was that, like 18 extra gold? Deal 4 damage when dealing damage, inflict 2 exposed. Or do we want to notch? Well, we're not multi-hitting, so I think exposed is going to be better than 1 strength. And it doesn't burn, so we can keep... Oh, the troll amulet. 5 bomb. Bomb is regen, right? At the start of your turn, restore 1 HP per bomb. All right, I like the, where does that go? So into our trinket slot. Our equipment is dumb and amazing, and I love it. And we have to upgrade the talent. Finally some rest. You humans are hard to understand. One man takes me prisoner, the other pays a ransom for me, sets me free, and releases me to the 4 winds. So maybe you shouldn't tar all humans with the same brush. Well, how do I immediately figure out which one of you is friend and which one of you is an enemy? It's a good question. But if you attack a human, he's definitely not your friend. Let me guess how you were captured. You attacked them first, am I right? That was our order. You could have fought back against the dwarves together. Everyone thinks that you were in league with them now. Yeah, so we're going to upgrade a card, and the one we want to upgrade was the free card. Yeah, the Deceiver, because it makes it 1 cost. And we gain an extra draw on free card every turn. That is such an insane upgrade. Now, upgrading is a lot rarer in this game than in Slay the Spire, for example, but it does mean the upgrades hit so fucking hard. And it's delightful. It's honestly delightful.
The dwarves and the elves were on the verge of war.
No.
Only the Lord of the Northern Gate managed to bring them to the negotiating table, but the mysterious demise of your party ruined everything.
Why weren't our bodies returned home?
1 second, I'm grabbing a drink. Sorry, I gotta get my hit of aspartame, y'all. Delightful. I twisted that too quick. It's foam all the way from the water up to the lid. Oh god, wait. The bottom was pressure. Okay, gentle open this time. Ah, much better.
As the dwarven invasion began, you were buried hastily and with no ceremony.
Oh.
The affairs of the living, as ever.
Wait, I
turned
was
out to be
buried
more
hastily, but I
important
was
than
still
the
given a
problems of the
coffin? They didn't just dig a hole and throw me in? Wild. Alright, we're going to our elite fight for this round, and because we're over on the right side of the map, that means we are going to be going off into the Orcish Badlands, I think. A couple of dwarves, bosom friends, or even brothers, decided to teach me a lesson because I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. That is, for no particular reason. I was about to have a very dangerous fight. It was clear they understood each other's without words. They had won many victories fighting together, 2-on-1. Joke's on them. It's 2-on-2. Alright, what are your guys' effects? We have Berserkers, we have to pay attention to Berserker. And gain block and shares it with the ally. Alright. So we can open with this. Wait, who are you attacking? You're attacking him, so I don't actually need to block because that'll be evaded. So if we Deceiver, we can trap you. Get you some bleed to help work through all that. And then you'll whiff the one evade he has. Oh, right, and because we started the whole run a little health down, we're actually going to get value out of this bomb. Oh, and bomb doesn't go down? Fuck yeah. Oh, shit, they're both going for him. Shit. And I can't get through the armor. I mean, we could get enough through the armor to do this. Yeah, I want to play the effective to both increase my dexterity and to get it out of the draw pile, but that's unfortunate. I wish one of them was attacking me instead. Because that's all of his evade, so he's going to have to... Oh, 14 damage and exposed. Who you going for? Oh, fuck. Wait. Okay. So I can... pickpocket, parry, to reduce that a lot for it. Parry was a good choice. Toughen up as a talent, then lunge as another attack. We're starting to get one of Tweedledee and Tweedledum pretty low. But our fucking ally... Oh, wait, Wait, do you get one evade a turn or something? Or is it he had an effect that gained him one more? Will you two stop? Oh god, they're still double teaming his ass. If they both hit, they're gonna... Fuck. If they both hit, they're gonna kill him. I could just run all of my attacks? I didn't mean to release that. Yeah, no matter what happened, they were gonna kill him anyway. Fuck. No, I had an ally and everything. Oh, wait, but because he died, you gotta go for me. Thank you, troll ornament. Alright. Let's pickpocket him for gold. Regard, because we don't want to give this guy any more strength. Fuck. Damn. I really liked having an ally. This is very much. Oh my god, 28 damage. Nice. Okay, buddy. Alright. So we have a free crush. Ethereal burn, add the discard pile to draw a hesitate? Alright, so we'll leave Carousel there? I don't think there's a reason to play. So we didn't attack. So now we can play a skill. We could armor or guard. But we're only going to be able to play one other anyway. So we'll armor up, do another attack. Fuck. Let's see here. What are we? So we're going to leg up is 5. My armor is 6. That's 11. Oh. Fuck, that hurt.
That hurt.
Yeah, no, I agree, Mortis. That definitely hurt. What is this? Okay, so we're gonna abscess. All right, so our bomb put us above 34, so that's good. So we're going to crush, guard, lunge. Wait, these wounds are gonna deal 2-2. All right, that's 4. Okay, we're still gonna be above lethal, but we're gonna be at like 2 HP after this turn. Alright, homie's got 2 bleeds, so he's really at the... Okay, wait, so we could pickpocket. Got him. Holy shit. Now that was a rough fight. Gain 1 exposed and deal 14 damage 2 times. Oh, we gain exposed. So we take more damage, but we hit everybody with 14 twice. That's pretty good. Full force. Gain 1 exposed. Deal 30 damage. Ooh, ethereal armor. Damage taken in the next instance is reduced to 1. Can I see the upgrade? Goes down to 2. That doubles the exposed we gain. Alright, we'll take dominance. We'll take an AoE attack since we don't have any. Ooh, and what do we got? Well, we have a helmet, right? Technically, we already have a helmet. We have this bleed bug helmet. We have our Marauder's Blade as a weapon. This is a trinket. Don't I have a trinket? The trinket is, yeah, our troll amulet. Damn, we already have all these slots. Let's see, Amulet of Death. Gain 1 energy at the start of battle. Reduce maximum health of all allies by 50%. Now, if that doesn't include us, we don't have an ally anymore. To be fair, if we want to be fair right now, that technically is no negative effect. Oh no, wait, did VTube Studio stop? Bruh. Bruh. No! Allow. Ah! Hello? Computer? Are y'all still hearing me? Sorry, something's freezing on my computer. I'm just making sure it's just VTube Studio and not like the everything button, you know? Oh, did that do it? Yeah, we can hear. Alright. So it's not everything. It's just VTube Studio fucking frozen. Well, I don't know if the stream's frozen. Wait, if I click... Yeah, I don't think stream's frozen. I think just I'm frozen. Alright, I'll full restart this. God damn it. Absolutely falling apart on... Up. We're good. Hell yeah. Alright, so what is the Fox hat? If we're going to lose our 3 barb, gain 2 no evasion. When evasion is triggered, restore 10 HP and burn a status card in your draw pile. That's not bad. Ooh, gain 3 agility. When dealing damage to HP, inflict 4 breach? Ooh. Piercing damage is increased. Damn. So we start every fight with 3 agility. Now it means whenever we swap over, we'll farm fewer items, obviously. But I think I actually go with the Fox hat. Sorry, we already have 1 piece of the Elven set. So it's very likely we're going to gain 1 immune and 5 blight upon using a consumable. Okay. Oh, the Master Sword. Gain 1 evasion. Not bad. Deal 16 damage upon taking health damage. This cost is increased by 1. Oh, shit.
As I understand, Sigismund was your friend in your past life.
Yeah.
Only friend. We'd been friends since
Yeah,
childhood.
Percival.
And you had no other friend?
The notables find it hard to hide their arrogance when they talk to commoners. But Sigismund has always been different.
So what, no commoner friends?
Imagine, one time he even punched Ingvar when he told me to clear the table.
Are you joking? Did he really punch the Lord of the Northern Gate?
No, of
Just a
course
stopped
not.
tardigrade.
We were all kids back
Unfortunate.
then.
But I'm moving now. Blah, 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 blah. I managed to slice through the defense of the dwarves and made it to the Crimson Steps. But awaiting me there were the orcs and goblins. Compared to them, dwarves are very hospitable folk. Alright, y'all. I need you guys to pick a route for me. Just pick a starting point. We've got this way, which is only going to go south of the... Or we could go on to the lake with that route. Here, doesn't go to the lake. Ooh. Well, that's got to be a fun... Well, let's look at the artwork. There's got to be... So we've got some sort of a cave event here. We've got a big-ass arena. Looks like here you fight a bull. There's a bird skull with glowing eyes. Some sort of altar? Most of these look rad. Most of these look rad as hell. But honestly, this bird skull's kind of got me real interested. I think I want to see what the bird skull event is. I wandered to a clump of oblivion herb. Orc shamans use it to get rid of curses. The only problem was the herb is poisonous, and only shamans know the right way to prepare it. What would happen if I tried a small leaf? We about to get fucking baked on some peyote, guys. Oh shit, we took like, what is that, 15 damage? Oh, but we get to remove a card. Honestly, I think taking out a lunge, so we're more likely to see our pickpocket attack, whatever attack for one. Nope, I think one was good. I don't think I want to pay 15 health to remove any more cards. I'm fine. That's fine. Wait, is that an orc shaman? Wait, no, we just came from the leaves. The orc dude. An orc shaman was sitting by a bonfire smoking a large pipe. His bloodshot, filmy eyes and crooked grin were radiating amiability. He waved at me in a friendly manner and beckoned me to the fire, offering me the pipe. This is so bad. This is gonna be like the same thing the plant was doing, isn't it? Fuck it. What are we doing? Did it ever cross your mind that it could be dangerous? No one can know for sure what gifts the steppe spirits may prepare for you. Well, what do you think? Is it too strong? To be honest, strong is the most fitting description. I'd rather have something weaker. For that, I'll need heather, but it doesn't grow here. There's nothing weaker here in the steppes. You've been... Oh, is there something we can get from the previous map and bring to this guy? So there's a place called the Heathlands, not far from there, that... Wait, okay, but it doesn't grow here. There's nothing weaker here in the steppes. You've been to the frontier, haven't you? Well, there's a place called the Heathlands, not far from there, that heather makes for incense smoke you'll never forget. It's always a war around here, but we keep going somehow. Oh! Choose your room. What do you guys think? What should I take? What should I take after smoking the peace pipe with his orc? Should I take a finishing move, a cleave attack, or a cursed infection? Why is this an option? Why does this game go, yeah, that's legit? Oh my god. We don't have a lot of free attack. I think I'll go and cleave. Oh, shit. Okay. Start your turn, deal 1 damage to all enemies per 4 block at the start of the turn. Block, not armor? All right, I'm super curious. This is really expensive. I probably won't get good use out of it, but I want to see. You know what? Maneuver. Gain 1 energy. We've got an expensive. Okay, we're getting a lot of cards. Got it. So, can't be burned. If it stays in your hand, lose 5 health and gain 1 strength at the start of your turn. Bad luck. Or gain 1 strength and 1 agility. That's good. All right, wait. How many cards am I gaining? All right, so what the peace pipe is here? Have fucking 20 cards or something? How big is our deck? Oh, this might become a problem. We're getting a lot of cards. Move. Ooh, that's good. Double the damage from the next attack if this attack is lethal. Let's do header. So it seems to be 2 cards and a curse. Was the offering every time? Interesting. Oh, it wasn't just a bird skull. It was a gun. Do you want to be my friend? Hey, I don't know if you want to fight or something, but you're rad as hell. What, can I give you 100% of my gold for you to come with me? Let's hear. Goblin with a stick is the straightforward and derogatory name orcs have given to goblin shamans. However, there are some very worthy... Oh, it's an elite fight. Very worthy opponents among those goblins with sticks. I doubt that anyone other than the goblin themselves know the true status of shamans in their society, but it seems logical to assume they play a significant, maybe even dominant role. Alright, well I didn't think it'd be an elite fight, but okay, what are these? Hi. Poison skin. Okay, hold on. Gains armor and poisonous spikes. When armor is lost, this effect is removed. Okay, so I want to get rid of their armor. When the target is severely wounded, it'll deal double damage. You have 3 armor, so I need to hit you 3 times to remove that. You have poison spikes. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot I have to consider. So I want a deceiver. I want an effective block. I want to toughen up. Oh, I have too many things I want to do. Okay, I think we'll make our 1 talent deceive. Oh, none of them berserk. I was so ready to do... Ooh, I could also... evasion here? Well, we have 5 bombs, so taking a little bit of damage isn't a problem. So let's see, if I gain 6 block, weaken you is 8. So we already overblock here with an extra 3. So do I effective block? Would I block 1 additional hit at least? Because if I get hit, I do reduce my armor. So losing block would be not so good. I think I'm actually going to toughen up. So we're going to gain 10, which puts us at 16. So we block 8, 8, so we get hit once. So we're going to lose 1 armor. And 1 HP. Okay. But we get 2 of our talents played. So that's pretty solid. Holy shit, dude. What? What is this? Hold up. At the start of the turn, steals strength and agility, deals damage and inflicts exposed. Alright, so I don't want to gain strength or agility. Got it. So let's go ahead. We want guard. Oh, I can't guard? Why can't I guard? What? Hopeless. Skills can't be played. Fuck. Because they're gonna hurt me, right? If I hit them? Okay, but we have to play the attacks. We have to. We can't sit and take this damage. Kinda sucks, but hey, I think we're taking this dude in the front out. Yeah, that was a rough amount of damage, and we're gonna get hit. Puts us down to 2 armor. Well, we still have our leg up, which is good. You're down to 2 armor, so we can peel through. You still... I'm still doing that. Right, and he's gonna take... our strength and agility? Oh, he's not taking it. He's just giving us negative strength and agility. Okay. Alright, noted. What do we want to put on top? I feel like parry's going to be important. I feel like we're really going to want to weaken someone next turn. Because this dude's like prepping to fucking blow the fuck up. God, I'm at half HP. And I'm at negative strength. And I still can't play skills. Oh god, yeah, this is a really rough fight. Holy shit. Alright, we're gonna gain our 2 evasion. Does he just do this until the worms are dead or until he's dead? Because at this point, at -6 strength and agility, I'm basically not gonna be able to deal damage. So, like, if he does this forever, I lose? Your worms are dead. Please tell me you have to do something. No, he's just doing this forever. Taking damage to HP, it changes to stun. Oh, I think I lose then. Yeah, because I think he's going to do this every turn until he takes HP damage. And I got poisoned. Okay. Alright, so that is an insane fight. You can't do anything to the worms. You have to only take out the shaman before he starts casting his magic. Oh my god. Here you are laying in your coffin for some time. Yet you look nothing like the risen undead. It seems that poison had a silver lining after all, as it seems to have preserved your corpse. Fortune indeed smiles upon you, wouldn't you agree? Ooh, wait, did we unlock a class? No, we didn't. So it unlocks when Percival is at level 3, unlocks when Gold Digger is at level 3, unlocks when the Knight is at level 3. Alright. Okay, so either don't fuck with that shaman goddamn goblin, or just go straight for him. Ooh. Seminary to take 1 of 3 items offered? Upgrade a card from your starting deck. Let's take some freebie items. Let's go. Thank you, Meow. A jagged axe. Lose 2 HP, deal 18 damage instead of double blow. Ooh, sandals. 10 HP, 1 agility. Troll boots. Ooh, 2 bomb. 10 HP? Yeah, let's get some troll boots. Maybe we'll get the troll totem again. Wonder how much bomb you could get up to in this game.
And if you don't like something in the future, you could...
What I don't like is getting killed for the most part.
That's exactly what I meant, for the most part.
And how long will it last? What do you want from me?
It'll last until I decide you've had enough. Enjoy yourself. Do you have a problem with that? Think about what you want, Percival.
Alright, so now I think we take the exact same route just so we can see how we can change some of these events. Because there seems to be like a bunch of different endings and shit we never got. So I think it'd be really cool to explore those and just find out everything we could do. Are you attacking? Did they do it again? Did I get all of my attacks turn one? Fuck me running with this goddamn pig event. Here's all of your attacks on the turn you don't want to attack him. Here's all of your blocks on the turn you need to kill him. Have fun. Jesus fucking Christ. Wait, this was the exact same draw. I think that was the exact same draw we got the first time we faced this pig. At least we had some bomb this time, so we took like no damage effectively. I want more troll shit. Give me all the troll shit. Deal 9 damage. If the enemy exposed, deal the same damage once again. That pig was exposed. We're not applying exposed yet. But you know what? If we can try to force some exposed, that could be rad. Ooh, so here's this place. Now, the thing is, I want to see some more options. But the ally's really good. But we'll find out what everything is. So I think the bandit fight will be a fight we do, and then we can get a card reward for it. The duel turned out to be a sparring match. I asked if I could join, and was immediately asked to pay a fee. Some of my equipment? What? What the fuck? What do you mean? Well, this better give me something better than my equipment then. Wait, I don't get to pick what I lose? Okay, I do get to pick what I lose. The shield is just max HP, so we'll do the shield. What? Oh, it's just upgrading a card? Okay, so it's just an upgrade. I would have thought the campsite would be, but it's trading away equipment for, 2 upgrades? Let's get an effective strike and effective guard. 3 upgrades? Well, then maybe, do I keep doing something? Yeah, let's just do a bunch of flourishing lunges. Okay, so it's trade away my shield for 3 upgrades. Is, honestly, that's pretty fair. That's a pretty fair exchange. I was about to be really pissed off.
Placed these golems on all the paths leading from the frontier to the Heathlands to prevent bandits from returning home.
I'll try to destroy.
You won't survive his first attack without the insubstantiality effect. But there's another way. You can disable and even capture the golem if you know the access password.
Oh, what? Alright, but we're just gonna follow the exact same path. Oh, this is gonna be a lot harder without an ally. Damn. Alright, so we're gonna double strike, effective guard, lunge. Very sad we didn't get any of our effective lunges turn 1, because we got 2 effective lunges. But you know, effective guard ain't bad. So you're doing 8, you're doing a block. We'll do our flourishing lunge, a guard, then another attack. And you're 1 strike away from dead, so that's fine. We're at 0 damage, we still have our 2 bomb. They're both attacking, but we gotta take out quite a bit of... So I think I'm going to effective guard, flourish guard.
You have 1 less.
Yeah, because that puts me above the 15. Wait, but I had 5 armor. I could have dealt an extra attack. Damn. Double blow, guard lunge, so we avoid his fury strength buildup. Then again, he'd be dead this turn. I could have done it. It's fine. We don't lose anything doing it this way. Either way, that's a win. That's a win at 0 damage. Let's go. We could notch insatiability. Gain 1 gold for every 20 gold you have. Insatiability. You know what's unfortunate about getting insatiability is I'm seeing what the other option is here, but this guy has the knife that gets you more gold. So with the knife that gets you more gold and insatiability, we could be doing insane gold gain. Gain 150 gold. I helped the Marauder with his dirty work and he shared his loot with me. Alright, wait, that's still saying 0 out of 2 though. Was it? This is 1 out of 6, 0 out of 2. Do I not know what that number is? What is this? I feel like I'm not understanding. I thought this number was telling me like what all the different endings were. Oh, we still have our heal potion. So what happens if I... Random. Did I randomly succeed at pulling the... Oh, so I could have probably fucked up and then he wouldn't have talked to me. What happens if I start with talking? The wounded troll was not in a mood for talking. I only angered him more. Oh! What is this? The sword in his back. Attacks dealing damage to his owner. Inflict bleed. Playing 2 attacks in 1 turn changes his intention. I don't know if I want to change his intention, because we can overblock him. And then do I double blow for 10? Oh, flourishing strike. Like, increase our other strike damage. Oh, wait, he's got 6 bomb. Okay, hold on. But every time he attacks, he's going to gain 3 bleed. Yeah, so if I had just, like, armor up and block, he's gonna drop his own ass? So I could attack a second time and it would change his intention. What if he changes to more damage, though? Well, let's see what it can do. Oh. Gains fury. So he's going to buff up. And he's not attacking, so he's not gaining bleed. Okay, yeah, that was risky. Alright, let's hit him twice. Change away to less oh, we can't change his intention anymore. We could double blow to kill him, or we could accept taking 28 damage in exchange for gaining gold. When is the shop? Are we gonna hit a fight before the shop? We're not going to a shop. We could change the route to a shop, but I kind of want to see what all these events do. Alright, we'll take no damage.
Their deaths bring you closer to your goal.
Mighty Blow, deal 14 damage. Ooh, Sleeve Trick or Deceiver. We could go for Deceiver again. Oh, yeah, let's try to take Deceiver. And what is a Sharp Sword? Right, it's the attack twice to everyone. We're going to equip it because that's just an upgrade to our current sword. And we're going to take the same route. We're going to see all of these events a second time, see all the weird things we can do with them. So this does mean what? I'm going to be against the elf this time. At the start of your turn, gain 1 strength and lose 1 agility. I don't know if I want to equip that. And trading away my agility for strength seems a bit of a risky maneuver. Especially when I don't have any, like, evasion or anything else. Alright, what happens if I refute? Oh, it's still a fight. I told him, unfortunately, this wasn't any of my concern, and he promptly attacked me. Aye, mate. Okay. Because I don't want to help you assassinate a guy? That means you gotta kill my ass? Rude. Let's hear. Effective guard. Insatiability. Should have like, wait, what do you got? Counterattacks when evading. Is equal to the evaded damage? When not taking damage, prepares a backstep. Fuck. This is gonna hurt, but this will burn off all of his evade. So now he won't be able to prepare a backstab, or will he because he didn't take damage that turn? He gets evasion every turn? Well, that's some bullshit. God damn, this dude is insane. I feel like it wasn't as good as this when I was fighting with him before. Yeah, I feel like he was a lot worse at helping me when I tried to help him assassinate a dude. That's insane. It is insane that he gains evasion every turn. Oh my god. This is real rough. I think I lose. I don't think I can beat this guy. Wait, I have an elixir though, because we didn't use it on the troll.
Did you throw an empty bottle at the enemy after that?
Yeah, I'm taking like 20 damage a turn because he evades an attack, hits me with my own tax damage, then hits me for 10 every fucking turn. Insane. This is insane, this fight. Holy shit. Oh my god. Active defense, sure, block and damage sounds great. Oh my god, what is this? Boots of weakness at the start of it. Inflict 4 weakness. Goblin armor. Increase your max. Gain, 5 armor. I would like that worm's head, but we start already at 5 armor. So is that going to be like 10 armor? At the start of your turn, draw a backstab card. If the character didn't receive damage in the last turn. What is backstab? Wait, I just got a really good weapon. And we also get Fisticuffs, deal 6 damage 3 times. Alright. Okay, hold on. Now, I'm a little sad that we got that sharp sword, which is a rad weapon, into this. But that is pretty good fucking knife. So what does hide do? What? I dove into a crumbling building and I lost 200 gold? Oh, give me my gold back, you assholes. What? Okay. So just take the fight, it seems like. Yeah, we're not going to be able to upgrade because I'm at 29 HP because of fighting that elven assassin. Alright, is these the twin? Oh, not the twins. I'd almost got to the steps when an odd-looking dwarf barred my way. He rode a wild boar, wore bear skin instead of armor, and used bear claws as his weapons. Our interests did not align. I wanted to talk to him and he wanted to kill me. So I never found out what masquerade he was dressed for. Okay, so we've got no potions. We now have this Soul Taker knife. So you're attacking for 12. I get backstabs when I don't take damage. That was an attack into a skill into an attack should prevent Berserker. Yeah. He also fears when losing HP, he gains... Damn. Okay. Upon the poor's death, he gains a turn? Okay. We're gonna gain a backstab, so we'll see what backstab means. 2 mana. Alright, so that's expensive. Deal 12 damage. Change the cost of attacks in your hand to 0. Oh. Oh, I see. So attack, but then we have to skill to not fury him. Ooh, and we can exterminate and he's exposed. That'll be 2 hits, right? Now he's still Berserker mode, but I think we accept a little bit of a... No, that's only 60. I meant to put that back in my hand, not to drop it, but okay. Wait, is he stunned an extra turn? Or no, he's coming. 7 damage twice. We could still try to block that. Oh, fuck. We've gained no block. We do have a backstab, though. And a fisticuff and flourish. Is 5 attacks gonna be enough to get him dead? 14 plus 30 is 43. 57. 71 with the flourish bonus, and not enough. Damn. Damn, that is rough. And we're gonna take damage next turn, so we won't get a backstab next turn.
That's an interesting reaction to your blows.
Jesus, this curse stacking he's doing is insane, though. Alright, let's Brittle Bones, Exterminate. We should be able to pop him next turn, and I think we've gotten rid of all of the curses he's dropped on us, so our deck isn't shit right now. So we backstab, skill so he doesn't gain, and then this. Alright, but he gains a stunned turn, not a real turn. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. What the fuck do you mean 36 twice? What the actual fuck do you mean 36 damage twice? What could I do? I could do 38 damage, which isn't enough. And if I do anything else, he's gonna gain more strength and kill my ass. So we just have to absorb this. Hi, Ultima. Ultima's been a moderator for 1 year. How you doing, my guy? Welcome, welcome. Hi, hi. 18 damage twice. Oh, we have 6 armor instead of the 10 because we took 2 damage. Heal 2. I think I died. I think I died. Yep. God damn, that is just did A DRG mission with Milk. Oh, Deep Rock Galactic? Hell yeah. Didn't know you had Deep Rock Galactic installed. How do you do? Wait, oh, we got to level 3. Think that means, yeah, we have a new class, the Gold Digger. Alright, well, I guess I know what we're doing. We're gonna try out the gold. Oh my god, the golden armor, luxurious boots. Increase maximum health by 20. Greed becomes a curse, not a status card. And the thief's knife. Alright, well, let's try this out. I'm doing just fine. How's the new deck builder going? So this is one I've played before, just never on stream. I'm just showing off like how it works and why I consider this to be
Why are you so sure?
an insanely deep and unforgiving deck builder. I haven't gotten very far myself, in spite of having played it quite a bit before. But I think everybody's having fun. But I think this time we're gonna take a left route so that we can see some of the new events. Quiet, Percival. Shut up, Percival. Alright, so what are we doing? So we're gonna go left. So we're gonna be like over here, so we can do this fight, then we can look at what's going on. Yeah, Ultima, I don't know if you're familiar with Knock on the lose 20 gold upon playing. Alright, my dude. Lose 20% of your gold that deal the same amount of damage. Power Cold. At 0 energy, restore all energy, lose 30 gold, and draw 1 card. Does these act change the target's intent, skipping their turn, and lose 300. Alright, so we have a bunch of cards in our deck that are going to cost us gold. Wait, did our default attack hit twice? Oh, it does. Wait, did our defend... Wait, gain 6... Oh, and gain 5 gold. I should have looked at his cards a little bit more. Okay, so we have a lot of ways to gain gold. So we gained 5 gold, then we lost 21 gold. Then we gained 71 gold. Okay, this is... This is very interesting, honestly. So we really like our block cards, so gaining agility seems very solid for this man. But no, so this game is a very interesting roguelike game because it plays very heavily into its sort of Groundhog's Day event, essentially. Whenever you die, you go back to the beginning and you redo your run, but unlike other games in the roguelike deck builder, where the runs are essentially procedural, the map is always the same. You have the same quote-unquote event at any event site. For example, this was a question mark until we went to it, but now we know it's the Poor Troll event. But events can change depending on the number of times you visit them, and the more things you learn about the event. Some events also have random roll things that can happen within them. Essentially, you can plan a specific route and go for very specific things once you've seen every ending of an event and can know all your options when you get there. But you have to loop through so many different paths, so many different times, to really learn what all's going on, you know? You know what, let's just take this far left route. Let's just see everything down the far left side. Dogs, pork, many, many options. Yeah, and this is only the first map. Alright, these dogs are... God damn it. It's the one at full health who's attacking? That's the only one who wants to attack. Okay. Well, you'll probably attack next turn, so we're gonna put you into lethal. Gain 7 block, 5 gold. Puts us at 10? Which means we'd still take some damage. We could golden shield, but that would be such aggressive overpaying. If you're at 0 energy... Restore all energy, lose 30 gold, and draw 1 per energy restored. Alright, so we're paying 30 gold. We've gained 10 gold because we're playing 2 blocks this turn. So we'll pay 30. Fuck. And we didn't get the one card I wanted, our last guard. We drew 3 cards. Fuck, that's like 60 gold we paid on that turn. Ugh. We just unlocked our new class called the Gold Digger, and he is already got me super lost. Okay, so we could gain back 5 more gold, 5 more gold, and then just do a lunge. So we paid like 60 gold that round, and we gained like 20. So what, that's a negative 40? Oh my god. Let's do finishing move, because all of our basic attacks are already multi-hit. Strength is already really... Oh. Elven Hospitality. Ran into an elven ambush and was captured. Fortunately, they wanted to question me before exterminating me with a bag on my head. And hope in my heart. I waited for the interrogation. I was interrogated by Captain Marcus, the squad leader. I told him everything, who I was, where I was coming from, where and why. When the elves found out that I had been Ingvar's bodyguard, their attitude towards me immediately changed. They offered me dinner and overnight accommodations, and of course, I did not refuse. Or that it would always be so. We were full health, so let's train. Ooh, wait, what is upgrading one of our lunges? Deal 4 damage and draw, deal 2 damage and all your lunges. Okay, wait, all of our lunges multi-hit, right? So increasing all other lunges damage by 1 is insane. Spooky! Holy shit, Spooky the Bee! Hey, hey, how you doing, Spooky? Thank you for the raid! Oh my god, when was the last time you were streaming, my dude? I'm sorry, I'm so shocked to see you here. Hoi hoi, how are you? How are you? Knife. Knife seems nice. Sword of Weakness. Alright, so we want to gain... What the fuck is this? The Demonic Helmet. At the beginning of your turn, either gain 1 energy or lose 1 energy. Holy shit. Gain 1 strength upon losing armor. We don't really have armor. Damn. I mean, we would go for the knife. What is the knife? It gets us backstab, jab. Instead of double blow? Honestly? Yeah, I think we'll grab this knife. And we'll sell our current sword. You know, not amazing, but there's only so much we could do. This shop just wasn't a great one. Plus, we want some pocketed gold so we could keep going. Yeah, it's been a while. What were you up to today? What all did you get into? What were you streaming? Okay, 92 gold. That makes up for the Trickster's Hat. The start of your turn, lose 1 strength. No, we can't. We're all multi-hit. I mean, we'll take it. But that is like the worst possible equipment for us to get. And we got it after a shop, so we can't even sell it off for anything. Oh, this is bad. This is actually a pretty bad run so far. While passing through a clearing on a bright moonlight night, a strange man approached with outstretched arms. He offered me a sword. He explained that the sword was looking for a new owner. Fine, we'll take the sword. Maybe we'll be able to sell it. The cursed sword, yeah, I figured. Oh, this is in the same set as the demonic helmet. Okay, well, let's see what this set does. Defiled item set. At the start of battle, gain 1 strength for every curse in your deck. And then it also puts a curse in your deck. Gain 2 strength for every curse in your hand. If a curse leaves your hand, deal 6 damage to all enemies. At the end of your turn, gain HP for each curse in hand. At the start of each turn, inflict 1 weakness and exposed on all. And okay, the curse set is pretty epic, actually. We snuck into MIT and started talking intro to Psych. Started taking intro to Psych 101 lectures. Fucking get it, Spooky. Fucking get it. Alright, so we'll take this. We're not going to use it for now, but if we get a lot of cursed item set items, the cursed item set seems pretty fucking rad. Okay, we're gonna 3 damage twice. Wait, are you taunting? He's taunting, damn. Alright, so that'll gain us a bit of gold. Fucking hell. 3-person fight where they all get evasion. Alright, well, we can jab, backstab. Oh my god, wait, I just realized. If I had one more gold, we would one-shot him with Wallet Strike and then be able to finishing move someone else. Fucking hell. We just spent 20 gold for like half the that's... Oh, I don't like this Gold Digger character. All of his math is fucking horrible. All of his math is really just getting me cooked all the time. We could gold shield, but it would only gain me... I only need 2 blocks, so I would spend 30 gold for 2 block. Oh, I don't like him. I do not like him right now. Like, I'm not getting the big cards on turns I need them. Okay, wait, so if we play the Golden Shield, then we could guard to gain a little of the gold back, and Flourishing Strike. There we go, now all of our strikes are going to deal 1 additional damage. We should be okay. But hi, son, how you doing, my guy? How's your week been? Are you stealing my cards? Wait. He's got 2 of my fucking cards. What the fuck? Am I 1 damage short?
We should fucking suck his dick.
I hate this math. This dude's math has been consistently awful. I was 1 block short. I was 1 damage short. I was fucking paying insane gold for no gain. Okay, we can finally take this dude out. Throwing...
My little Uncle champ.
Ridiculous. Alright, we're gonna Power of Gold. We'll spend 30 gold. We get an extra block. And we can finishing move to try to take out his, evasion. There we go. And yes, Ultima, I am your Unk champ. Okay, so Flourishing. Also increase all the damage. Yeah, so now we gotta just roast his ass. Whoo, baby. Yeah, strength gain will be really good for... Ooh. So our current shield is 10 XP. If there's no block at the end of your turn, gain 10 block. All right. The thing is we want to play our block cards every time because they are gaining us gold. Gain 2 armor and 2 strength. They're starting to... Okay, we're taking the Iron Helm. That's so good for... I'm sorry, a Goblin Bomb? Praise the Moth? Wait. Is it... Ah, sorry, I was numb-locked. Why do I have an egg on my head? Wait, oh god, I did this last time. 1 second, I gotta remove this egg from my head. You don't get that without a redeem. We shall praise the moth, son. There you go. Oh, wow. Egg. You gotta pay for the egg if you want the egg. You don't get an egg for free. Not out here. Ooh, rad. I think I did notice before, though, unfortunately, I don't think they have a model for every trinket, because we had a necklace, and we didn't actually get the necklace, which is a little... You know, I don't know why I bother. I don't know why I bother, honestly. What is this? What do you... An elven idol allows you to make an offering to the primordial forest spirit to receive their gift. Ask to be purged tribute. You know what? Wait, what is this? Is that upgrade 2 cards, get a card? Well, I want to see what cards you... What is it? Get an item. That would have been nice. I wish I could gift him items. You know what? Let's see what this card is. Is it like any card or is it a specific... Oh, it's a specific card. Gain 2 of a random effect. Ooh, of bomb, spike, or strength. That is radical. Hell yeah. So we're less than 20 health missing, so maybe we can train... Oh, I can't... Oh, I was gonna try to upgrade the, that thing. Alright, increase the block from guards by 1. Yeah, getting an effective guard. Gain 15 gold. Wait, though, that gets us so much additional block and damage and everything. Yeah, let's do the gold diggers guard. Yeah, I'm sorry, wait. Oh, I still have this on
I was
screen.
a fairly
Here we go.
frequent guest of the elves. These woods have always welcomed me. No bandits or man-eating beasts, and a sea of elven ale. Is all that truly over?
It's gone forever. The feud between the elves and the humans will only grow, and I see no end to it.
No!
No, there must be a way to fix everything. An age-old friendship can't end like this.
If Sigismund is replaced by a more worthy ruler, it's better if we discussed it later. No need to get ahead of ourselves.
Alright. Ooh, elven boss. And he's got a magic staff. And 2 dogs? Alright, this is going to be a rough fight. This is definitely going to be a rough fight. I don't have, like, AoE or anything. I just hit one target pretty good. At the end of that journey, the Arch Druid of the Elves was waiting for me. In my previous life, I would have been glad to meet him, but not now. I just could not get used to the idea that elves were now our enemies. Oh wait, I also got a potion, right? The Goblin Bomb. Deal 36 damage, split evenly. You know what, fuck it, let's see where it's going. Nice. Okay, effective block will gain us pretty good shit. No one intends to attack, so we can't use advance. We could use Power of Gold once we kill a dog. Power of Gold. Forest Spirit. What'll that get us? 2 bomb, not bad. And then, do I start working through the main guy or his dog? I mean, his dog's almost already dead. So we'll start working through his dog. And right, we start with 2 armor and 2 strength now. So what, this fight, because of the spirit, we have 2 armor, 2 strength, 2 bomb, 1 agility. Okay, so we want a gold digger. 19 armor and 2, you gaining barbed? Fuck you. 6 damage twice, 5 damage twice. Well, it's a guard. It'll gain us gold. This will buff this to 6, though. We're over blocking already, so we're good. And we have 2 bombs. We'll heal back a little bit, and he's out of dogs. And he's... Are you just gonna immediately... Okay, don't fucking bother with the dogs. Lesson learned. I have learned my lesson. Stop ever taking out people's summons. They will always immediately punish you for it. Oh! Did I not read one of his effects? Hey, y'all, I might have failed to read something on that dude. I didn't know he could become a goddamn... Well, great news. He's not summoning any additional wolves this turn. So that's, you know, that's good. I'm almost out of gold, so I'm now gaining fucking nothing. Okay, but we have 1 more evade, so we will juke this. We're not using that power of gold. That'd be all of our gold. But I think I will use this power of gold because we have nowhere near the block we need, and we didn't deal any... Okay, well, we get to advance for more strength. We get to hit pretty hard now. He's gonna hit pretty hard. We are at up to 6, but have we only been getting bomb from, Yeah, we haven't gotten thorns yet, so from that totem upgrade we got, we've only getting bomb. And our bomb is higher than our bleeding, so we are gaining, you know? Oh, did we shift him back? Okay, what is this? There are health amounts that will cause him to shift, but we don't get to know what they are. Alright. Whatever, I guess. Okay, but he's not attack. Oh my god, he has 6 evade. Alright, well, we took him down to 3 evade. He's up to 6 strength. Oh my god, and we only got 1 of our attacks. Alright, but that's enough to Power of Gold. So we'll guard to gain more gold back. We're going to lunge to get rid of his evade. The will get us... Oh, I was hoping for even more bomb. Okay, but he's doing a summon and not attacking this turn. Fuck me. Alright, he's down to 49 HP. What are our attacks up to? 11 twice, so 22 on a majority of our attacks. Okay, that's not a wolf. Alright, hold up, that's not a dog. I thought you only got dogs. Okay, so if we guard, we'll gain some gold back. And we'll be able to cut through the barb. Ooh, we gotta do it. We gotta risk doing some shit. Because we need him within lethal. Because I don't know what this bear... Okay, the bear's not as strong as I thought he was. I thought whatever his summon was gonna be was gonna ruin my day, but it's honestly okay. Wait, if we do another guard, we'll gain 5 more gold, and then... Oh wait, did we full? Right, because I got up to 6 bomb. I mean, we have like no gold, unfortunately, but... Alright. Okay, there's something coming together here. Like, we used all of our gold. Every time block is gained, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Angle. A fitted loot. When dealing damage, additionally inflict 1 bleed. Any... And your backstab a jab. Wait, but both of these are burned, so we only get 1 use out of them? So the fluted axe could be nice. We have an amulet that loses us agility. The armor of invulnerability. You are immune to damage for the first 4 turns, but you cannot gain block. Alright, we're gonna do the fluted axe, I think. I'm sorry, the witches. I return a burned card of your choice to your hand. Elixir Purification. Remove all negative effects and burn all status cards. I'll take that. Ooh, a crystal. And it's part of the Elven set. Upon playing the Will of the Forests, heroes and allies restore 16 HP. Alright, well, I'm glad I picked up that Will of the... Maybe, can you only be offered that if you have the Will of the Forest card? Or wait, does that add a second... Do I have... Wait, does this add a Will of the... This adds a Will of the Forest. So I have 2 Wills of the Forest now. Every time I play them, they're going to heal me. So we're going to put out our Bleed Axe. We have our Gladiator Helmet. We have a normal shield. We're going to be walking through the bog without shoes. Alright, let's look for some cool artworks. We have a blood tree. That seems like some cool artwork. Mushrooms. That looks like it's going to be a cool event. Alright, chat. One of you guys let me know if you see any event artwork that you think would be rad as hell. So far, my favorite has been the tree with purple will-o'-the-wisps around it. Wait, and then there's a house with some purple, so we could go purple. There's also this boat with green lights, so we could do purple lights, green lights. That's a lot of events. And we'll see this temple thingy. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go here, and here. Just absolute nothing but events, essentially. Sounds great. Let's go for it. Let's see what's going on in this bog. Hi. I'm sorry, what was the parasite? On death leaves a mite behind. After 3 landed blows, explodes and deals damage to everyone on the battlefield. Every hit increases the damage from that explosion. I see. Well, because all of our attacks hit twice, we will be able to blow them up this turn. This is gonna suck ass, isn't it? Yeah, that's... And then you're still hitting me? Fuck. Well, if we get to one of our wills of the at the start of your turn, lose 1 HP per plague? Ugh. Well, if we Will of the Forest, we'll heal 16 and gain 2 bomb. And then we can do tit for tat. So we'll start dealing damage whenever we gain block. And we do have this, but we have 2 bombs. That all balances out. We've got multiple Wills of the Forest. So we can effective block, guard. It takes most of the block out. So if we lunge twice, that'll apply 2 bleed. Oh, and 2 plague. And then we could double that bleed. We take 2 damage, but we'll... Oh, but that increased our plagues. Now the bomb and the plague are matched. Alright, but if we Will of the Forest... A, that puts our bomb above. We could gold shield. I think we just accept that. I think I can get through this fight without paying gold. So we could just try to build up our gold amount. Because honestly, with how our Wills of the Forest work...
An elixir of purification.
Like with our current setup, we do heal insanely efficiently during like easy fights. Because even though we're taking this damage, our bomb now matches the plague, so we're not actually losing health to the plague. And these Wills of the Forest don't burn, so we could just keep playing them and healing 16. So we can farm some gold pretty effectively on easy fights. What'd you do, Blight? And it increases... Oh, are they upset? Are they upset that I'm farming right now? I think the game might have gotten upset. So you had a parasite. What was inside you? We can pay 30 gold. We got more than 30 gold. 9 damage twice. Is there anything we gain from wolves? No, so we'll just kill them off. Good turn. Full HP. We basically came out equal on the gold. Let's go. Deal damage. Burn a status card in your draw pile. Press the man. Deal 6 damage if the sacrificial burn 2 random cards. Return 1 burned card of your choice from the burn. Ooh, we have that thing that doubles bleed, right? Now 2 random could be a problem, technically. But I think getting that double bleed card back into our hand could go very crazy.
Outsiders, yet for some reason, they leave the
I hope there's a bleed set in that. Then again, the bleed weapon we're using isn't part of a set, so I imagine there's not a bleed set.
Yes, they're very old, even ancient, but still they are living beings.
I'm not an expert on the undead. Zombies are zombies.
Right. But strictly speaking, they are alive.
So what do you guys think of this game so far? You understanding why I call this game fucking deep as hell and unforgiving? If there's ever a fight where you don't read the effect an enemy has, it will absolutely... Could you imagine like those dwarf fights if I wasn't paying attention to Fury and just letting them gain strength every turn? I think I'm at a reduced copy of the Divine Might. Its swollen, throbbing belly resembled a festering tumor on a decaying corpse, ready to rupture and blow into a fountain of fetid goo. The Might shuffled its disgusting legs, dragging its precious tumor along the ground towards me. Mights shouldn't be this big. Well, I guess we're getting an elite fight. And I think this is definitely going to be one of the ignore the boy and go for mom fights. And you know what? I just accept I'm going to take some damage right off the bat because it's not... Well, wait. We can power of gold. Honestly, not a bad start. This is an elite fight, so I shouldn't over-conserve gold here. This isn't a fight to farm gold on. This is a fight to take out some bitches. If in your hand, at the end of your turn, take 2 damage for each HP you lost, all enemies restore HP? Wait. If I Gold Digger, Lunge, Salt the Wound, Sacrificial Burn, Salt the Wound. We're gonna get hit so hard, honestly, but we did take Mom up to 12 fucking bleed and remove a curse for a deck on the same turn. Oh my god. Alright, this is undoubtedly an elite fight. I'll be the first to say it. This fight is elite. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tit for tat. Then we're gonna do this, which will heal us 16. We're gonna gold shield. Power of gold. We're gonna heal 16. Then we can lunge, which will increase the bleed. And we're gonna pay a ton of gold. Alright, we are down from 200 gold to 89 in this elite fight. But we did, I think, 120 damage in one round to her. Okay, so let's effective block, Will of the Spirits to heal back up. We can Flourishing Strike to up your bleed. Do we pay the? I think we pay the 30 gold. I think we just go fucking crazy with it. Go stupid. Alright, there we go. And we're at 16 bleed. That's over 30 damage in a turn. So you're taking 15, which actually puts you below 40. Wait, is that end? Start. Okay. I think we're gonna power a gold. Gold Digger. Guard. Alright, so here's the question. Do you bleed now? Or do you attack? Oh, Blight is growing. But they bleed now. Alright, that was worth it. So all we need to come out basically okay from this elite fight is one Will of the Forest Spirit to heal us back up to full. Gonna take out this hemorrhage. We're gonna gold shield to start earning a little bit of gold back. And that Blight is bad, but the Blight is slightly counteracted by Bomb. If we get another Will of the Spirits in our next hand, we'll be able to full heal. Full healed. Flourish. We lost a ton of gold that fight. We paid a ton of gold, but we ended an elite fight at full HP. So you know what? I think that's rad. I think that's rad as hell. Let's take Deceiver. Ooh, the cursed... Do I have the cursed sword? I do have the cursed sword. Hold on. At the start of battle, gain 1 agility for every curse in your deck. Hold on. What is this? Upon taking damage to health, deal 8 damage to the attacker and restore 4 health. Oh, but would that replace... That would replace our crystal. We're not replacing our crystal. Our crystal with that 16 heal is too fucking good. Oh, does that let us forge, though? Well, let's forge Deceiver. Who made you a Jumpy? It was, Sun. Sun paid to make me a Jumpy. So we could go to a shop. All right, but here's what we're doing. So listen, I like this flute. The bleed has been cool, but I think with 2 items, we're in the set. So we gain 2 strength for every curse in our hand. We also start the fight with 1 strength for every curse and 1 agility for every curse. We'll see how bad these curses end up being. They mostly seem to be corruption, which doesn't do a negative thing. And with our extra 1 draw every turn card, I think we'll be okay. So let's go to this purple event. Let's see what's going on. And how you doing, Avelki? I know you played with Milk today, but what else is going on? Swamp Dweller approached me with a strange request. He begged me to protect his honorable ancestors who were being slaughtered by strangers in gilded armor. Without a question, ancestors should be revered and protected, but I mean, they are zombie. I'm down. I'm gonna protect the zombies. I'm down to see what the fuck is going on. Sure, dude. I'll save your zombie grandpa. What the fuck are y'all? Wait, fire shift returns half of blocked damage. Oh my god. Okay, so we only want to go for the guy in the back, is what I'm hearing. As it gains strength, the enemy takes damage from burning. Alright, hey, y'all, you're not all going for me, are you? I see, you're all going for me. Understood. Alright, hey, Power of Gold, I'm gonna need you to do some crazy lifting for me, okay? We are starting with, what, 4 strength and 3 agility is not bad. I think I'm gonna pay the massive gold to deal 34 damage here. I think that's pretty okay. Because we are about to get... Oh! Thank you, Grandpa! Holy shit! That was a clutch fucking week. Wait, Curse of the Ancestors. Healing deals damage? Wait, my healing? No, not my healing. Okay. We're gonna pay gold again because we have a really good opportunity here. And that's good. Who are you attacking? You're attacking me. You're both attacking me, so we'll do this for the gold. Means we don't get to play the will, but we're already at full HP, so that's fine.
He's not that good.
Not much, really. Okay, Valky. Chill weekend, then. Hell yeah. And it's actually hilarious that we're able to heal Grandpa, too. Let's advance. Gain that strength. Lunge is free. Double blow is awesome. Who are you attacking? Me? So I could guard. 6 damage, it's 20, won't kill him. Yeah, so we'll guard both to gain the block and the gold. Means we'll take some damage, but with bomb we'll heal, and if we see one of our wills next turn, we'll be, you know, more than max HP again. Honestly, having a crystal with these 2 wills of the spirits has been insane, and I love it. Ooh, sacrificial burn with a bunch of curses. Hold on, so if I will, double strike, sacrificial burn. A Power of Gold. It's a little sad it didn't hit Seared. It hit literally the other 2 curses. And that's okay. It's 74, so we are fine. So Gold Digger. Oh my god. Okay, well, you're not going for me, but you are going for... They're both going for Grandpa. Shit. Will they be able to kill Grandpa? I don't want them to kill Grandpa. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna guard. Hey, I got him. Perfect. Power of Gold. And then if we guard, yeah. And Grandpa even fucking survived. I don't know if we actually even get an actual bonus for helping Grandpa survive, but the Shield of Purification. At the start of your turn, gain 4 block for every burned card. Ooh. We have boots. Do we have shoes? We are walking through the swamp without any shoes. But I think the Shield of Purification? With all these curses we're getting? Yeah, wait. I think we actually are gonna get... I'm gonna take this Goblin Bomb. The bombs are plenty. But I think... Okay, so we're doing that. We want to do... Oh, I thought these paths overlapped, but they don't. Still, we want to see this temple, right? The only way to do that is to go here. Ugh. Damn, my route isn't as cool as I thought it was gonna be. Do we have any more? No, that's not a cursed item. I need more cursed items. I want to fuck around with the cursed set. Alright, purple house or white house? We saved zombie grandpa. We did save zombie grandpa 100%. Alright, y'all. We're either going to the house with white flowers or the house with purple flowers. And I'm gonna let y'all pick. First person to name their favorite color between white or purple. Come on. I'm sure y'all have a favorite color. Bah. Purple. We'll go to purple. Oh! Coven hags, let's go. While traversing the... Wasn't ready for that. I heard a muffled cries for help set up along a path towards the sound. The path led me to a glade where a fire had been lit, above which a huge cauldron hung. The cries were coming from inside the cauldron. Two hideous and strange old crones came towards me. The meeting did not bode well. I'm about to have, like, nothing but elite fights in the swamp, and I'm kind of okay. I'm kind of okay with that. I wish I had an ally, though. Now that we have, like, a setup that lets us heal allies, getting an ally at this stage would be fucking awesome. I'm gonna guard. Greed, and the reason we're gonna pay for greed is that makes it a burned card, so our purification shield will now give us more. Okay, spiritual gun. Upon death, kills the other sister. Upon receiving health, deals the same damage to the other sister. As these two are linked the fuck up. Got it, got it, got it, got it.
Decide to have a rest.
Probably strong. Wait, are they gonna put curses into my... Interestingly, with us having 2 items in the curse set, getting curses ain't the worst thing for us. Okay, so it doesn't matter who we attack, actually. We're gonna do this, we're gonna power a gold. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do I tit for tat? Or enthusiasm? You know what? Let's Will of the Spirits Enthusiasm Guard. Means we don't get tit for tat out, but that does boost us a crazy amount. And I think we need to look more so at racing them down than trying to live off block with tit for tat. Power of gold. We could... Ooh, 1 cost deceiver would be nice. Will of the Spirits? More strength into an insane double blow. How about use the Goblin Bomb? Because it's just honestly... Wait. Goblin Bomb doubles... AoE attacks would also deal double damage here. Because they're going to share the... Okay. So if you're going to come fight the crones, having AoE is absolutely OP. Okay, let's heal up with the Will. Will! I would like to Gold Digger. Neither of them are attacking. Wait, what is this? They're going to heal for 30. But I'm going to deal more than 30. So yeah, we're going to let this go a little longer with Gold Digger. Oh! Wait, did I lose? Is this permanent? I don't think I have a purification card. Okay. Cool. Oh, look, a purification card. Okay, sorry. Excuse me for a second. Okay, understood. I was just really scared they weren't going to give me a purification card and you needed to bring a I think you guys understand. I think y'all understand what I'm saying. Because, like, I don't have one of those. Do you have one of those for me? I dragged the half-dead man out of the cauldron. When he regained some of his strength, he told me how he had come to find himself being boiled alive. He belongs to the Brotherhood of Flame, with that hat. His party was marching through the swamps, ran into an ambush, killing most everyone and scattering the rest of the four winds. Left alone, lost. He came across a seemingly empty hut. Oh my god. They gave me his amulet? Wait, is this for a thing I already have the really good slot for? No, that's pretty rad. Wait, there's a chance I'll hit an already 0 cost though, won't it? Fearlessness is cool. Stacking armor. Oh, yes. Wait, we have the purification shield. No, we're going to go into the curse set because if a curse leaves your hand. Yeah, all right. All right. We're just doing curse set shit. That's fine. That's fine. Here's the. Oh, wait, is Trinket not? Trinket's a different slot. All right. What is this? Flaming item. Burning a card. Increase the damage of the next attack by 2 for each burning in the deck. Oh, wait, this is a burning set? Wait, was the shield part of a burning set? Hold on, I gotta look at everything that's going on. So we've got this. We're gonna take this. No, this isn't part of the burning set. It's just a purification shield. Okay. Well, the curse set and the burning set is a very interesting overlap. But let's go. So wait, we got the shield, right? What do you do? When taking damage, take away 1 strength from the attacker. Let's go. And you add Assault Cuirass. Gain 2 block per strength at the start of the turn. Lose all block. Okay, so you can't maintain block? Oh, hey there. A pious fire brother fell under the influence of the rotten bog's ancient deity and turned into an imbecile zombie. When he saw the equipment of the fire brother on me, he took me for his fellow brother and asked me in a deep and different voice, kill me. Does this mean we can't have the elite fight? I do want to know what happened. They captured us, gave me a drink, released me. Sounds alright. Not the worst form of captivity. It's clear that they give him water or wine. They gave him the ichor, of course. I'm about to go through this map with 4 elite fights, and because exclusively I have the 2 Will of the Ancients and that crystal, I'm gonna get through all of these. Okay, what's your effect? Armor, when receiving damage, steals strength from the attacker. Blocks damage taken from attacks less than 5, and gains strength. Okay. So we gotta be careful how we attack this dude, because if we attack him for less than 5, he's gonna gain strength and remove strength from us. Wait, he took 6 damage from what? Is he just decaying? Alright, this is more, so we can hit him pretty hard with this double blow. We do lose 2 strength, but we have an insane amount of strength. You know what? Let's Sacrificial Burn to get our effective block back. Wait, and is this burning a card increases damage from the next first attack? Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tit for tat. We're gonna take this curse out to deal 6. Oh, it's because they're curses. That's from my cursed set, is dealing damage whenever a curse leaves my hand. Okay, let's Power of Gold, Greed, Guard. We could hit him. We're gonna Will of the Spirits. Yeah, because that bomb will be good. Then do I Deceiver or Lunge? I think I Lunge, actually. And set him up, because we're probably only gonna go 1 more turn. Maybe we'll try to stretch it out 1 more if we can get another Will of the Ancients to full heal. Yeah, so we're gonna full heal, flourish, double blow. Oh, we're below 5. We can't kill him. Damn. All right, that's okay. We're at -1 strength. Okay, we do have to kill him this turn. We do have to kill him this turn, though. Okay, that's 5 damage. That's not good. That's very not good. Gain 2 block per strength at the start of your turn. Lose all block. I have no strength. Oh god. Wait. Thank you, Goblin Bomb. I had... Wait. Oh, this is purifying armor. But I already have the cursed armor. That'll reduce my curse set. It would put us up to ignore damage from burning. Flaming item. Wait, it's a flaming and defiled item. Ooh, it's a double dip. Lose 10 health. Oh, gain 10 armor. The attacker takes half the blocked damage? What? Lose 10 health. Gain... Wait, wouldn't the 2 times 5 damage have been enough? No, because he had an effect that he reduces 5 damage or less to 0. So he would have taken 0 damage twice and reduced my strength once. I mean, we're taking it. We're like not going to take it, obviously, but I don't think I equip this, honestly. Because our current cursed armor is doing the defiled armor set. So it's got us at 3 defiled armor set, but it gains us 1 agility per curse, which is really good. This inscribed armor of the Fire Brothers, though... Well, that's not every turn, so we lose 10 health once? Like when we equip it, maybe? Then gain 10 armor, not block. The attacker takes half of blocked damage, so whenever we do block, we deal damage. We gain 2 curses. The infection is pretty rough to gain. But then this also gets us to level 2 of the burning set. But level 2 is just ignore damage from burning. Let me just... Yeah, that puts us at 54. Yeah, so it's not take 10 damage. It's reduce your max HP by 10. Oh, wait, is this not the defiled set? I thought this was flaming and defiled. Wait. No, it's not defiled. Or is that not the name of the set? Either way, like, sorry, but I'm liking our curse set being at 3, and it's pretty solid, so I don't think we're going to swap over to that armor. A death idol, ancient and moldy. That death trap was just a right place for it. Should you make an offering to such a dangerous and inconceivable forces? Sacrifice loads of blood. Sacrifice a lot of blood. I don't have loads of blood? Well, I mean, if we're gonna sacrifice blood, you know, we might as well sacrifice. We heal a ton in fights, so, you know, let's see what they want. Oh, 40. Gained 5 ward? Like, we start every fight at 5 ward, or...
Across in the swamps was truly...
You're mistaken, as the cultists of the Might do not honor any idols. They appear in wild and uninhabited areas. I don't know who places them.
Instead of an
I swear, if I've just gained 4 ward for my next fight and nothing else at the cost of 40 HP, that is shit. That is shit if that's what just happened. I had an unpleasant incident. I picked up a mite somewhere in the forest. I had to go through some trouble with it. Fortunately, I know a proven soldier's way to pull it out with a thread. Tell it to me. I hope I won't have to use it, but... You need to tie a knot on the proboscis and slowly pull the mite out by gently rocking it back and forth. The main thing is to not rush, so as not to break the proboscis. Sometimes it takes a few minutes. Alright, well, let's rest up, I guess. Hello, sir. Cultists guard their secrets fervidly, and I saw and I knew too much. It was plain from the outset that they would not let me out of the swamp. The oldest keeper of the Might Cult blocked my way, planning to silence me forever. Alright, let's the cultist versus cultist. Let's teach this have to be. Alright, what do we got? Rebirth. Upon death, reborn with 50. Okay, so we gotta kill him twice. Barricade, so he keeps block. Sphere of Abscess. At the end of the turn, takes damage for each abscess in hand. Okay. Well, let's Gold Digger. Wallet Strike. Tit for tat, and then we'll fucking... Alright, that was a pretty solid turn one, I think. Wait, what is this? Ichor Shield. When taking HP damage from attacks, inflict stun. I just realized I'm starting at like 10 strength. Wait, but I haven't gotten Bomb or Thorn, so that might be... half of that might be from our Will of the Ancients, I think. Alright, buddy. You clearly don't understand that I'm okay with curses. And burning cards. Let's hear. We're gonna Enthusiasm. We're gonna Power of Gold. We'll get rid of this effective block. We'll do a Will of the Ancients, and then I think we'll still double blow. 13 fucking strength.
Take a rest and calm down.
Damn. You know, I think our set and deck is honestly working pretty well with all these goddamn curse cards. And we'll Sacrificial Burn, and we'll get back this effective block, even though we can't use it this turn. Only one Abscess. My dude, you're... Oh, okay. Hold on. Damn, we're paying a... I was really hoping I could get away without paying more gold. Right, 93. I'm a little concerned because this fight, as far as like a main elite fight, maybe it's just because we're built for curses, is meaning we're like uniquely well equipped against this guy. But it has felt like he hasn't actually done too crazy much to us up to this point. Ooh, wait, he's summoning something. Maybe this is the big turn. This might be it. This might be the big one. Do this. We'll Power of Gold. An effective block burns lets us hit him real good.
Dodger.
Oh, fuck. I want to kill him before he does this. I think if I Purification...
Don't spare consumable.
Oh, I thought that would remove the curses, right? Okay, wait, we took him out before the summon. Hell yeah. Just literally the turn he was gonna summon something. Now he comes back, he's transformed. Wait, does this change shit? Block damage taken less than 9, gains strength. Well, our strength is insane, so that's fine. Expand his list of battles and Fear of the Absent. Okay. Well, we do more than 9 with everything. So he's not gonna gain strength. God damn. I think we've got him, honestly. I think our deck might be too insane. We're at fucking 16 strength right now. Dear God. Yeah, if we're allowed to charge up even slightly, it's so mean. I love it. I love that we basically cakewalk that guy. Oh my god, Plague Priest. Gain 2 Plague at the start of each turn, gain Strength and Bomb if the hero has Plague. At the start of your turn, lose 1 HP per... So it doesn't scale. We gain Strength and Bomb. That's interesting. That's interesting. It's a 3 cost, though. Let's do it. Let's just commit to being like this cursed, plague-ridden, whatever the fuck. I don't want to trade out for anything. Damn, not a great item set. Amulet of Death, gain 1 energy, reduce allies. So if we take this, we'll have 4 energy, and we replace the fire pendant. Doesn't mean we're not going to gain that flaming attack thing, but honestly, the 1 extra strength. Alright, what is the Grimoire of the At the start of your turn, restore 8 HP for each status card in your discard pile and burn the cards. Nah, we keeping the crystal. We are 100% keeping that crystal. Plague Priest upgrade would be nice. Enthusiasm would be good. We could upgrade some other cards. Ooh, instead of random, that'd be cards of our choice. And return 2 burned cards. Nah. I think I'm gonna upgrade this Plague Priest, because that goes from 1 strength a turn to 2 strength a turn. It's also 2 bomb, but it's mostly that strength growth I think is gonna be really good for us. When I left the swamp behind, I could have a rest at last. Damp and musty air in that place urged me to get out of there as soon as possible. I knew what was ahead of me was worse, but I was still relieved. And this is the final map, y'all. This is the first time we're actually making it all the way out to the final map. And we don't get to come in from over here. We have to come in from over here. So we could hit up an altar. But I don't know. There's a shop. There's some treasures. Let's take the direction of the shop. We might be able to get some cursed shoes and to really just expand our... That was rad as hell. I love the animations they do for this shit. Some Fire Brothers took over a village and drove its inhabitants into a town hall. Suddenly one of the captives, a heavily wounded man, released an inhuman cry, then turned into a terrible demonic abomination in front of everyone. He immediately rushed the commander of the Fire Brothers. Well, with a cursed set, I feel like we're on the side of the demons, right? Let's fucking go. To free the civilians, the fact that one of them turned into a demonic spawn before your eyes not bother you? I didn't have time to think about it. Wait, am I not... Is the abomination not out here with me? What the fuck? Wait. Hold up. I thought that dude was gonna help. Okay, this might be worse than I thought it would be. I was pretty convinced I was not gonna be solo in this fight. Oh, wait, didn't I mean to replace this? Shit. Okay, we're a little infection power. Let's go ahead, enthusiasm, gold digger, double blow. We'll take out the crossbow dude. Now, this does hurt. That's 23. Hopefully we'll start getting... I don't think we've gotten our powers of will yet. Wait, but Plague Priest should be getting... Oh, wait, is it 2 strength or 2 bomb? Wait, no, we're not gaining bomb. At the start of your turn, gain strength and... Wait, did I not gain plague from this? Hold on. Was I supposed to gain plague when I played that? Did I mix something up? Should I be at 2 bomb and be gaining strength every turn? Oh, it's because I still had ward left over. The ward I gained from sacrificing a ton of blood. Yeah, no, it is ward, which does that. But I forgot because I don't have permanent ward. I had that 4 ward from an event. Fucking with my build. Alright, all of our ward is gone. So from now on, Plague Doctor will be good. Bullshit. We can gain exposed. We got a lot of block. We'll double strike this dude. We're gonna hold on to our gold, so we're not gonna pay any of that. We're gonna take, what, 10 damage? Yeah. But neither of them are attacking. You're healing, but if I kill this guy, your heal does nothing. You have the Burn Heretic. Gain strength, the enemy takes damage from burn. Oh, but you don't have any burn. Beautiful. And we're gonna let this fight run until we... What? The fuck was that? Wait, why did you do literally all but one of my HP? Will of the Forest. Do we have anything really burn? Not really. Honestly, I think I farmed this boy until I'm full healed. Unless he does another one of those charged up attacks again, but he can keep adding curses into my deck as much as he wants. There we go. Will of the Ancients, we can get rid of a Seared. Get rid of a Seared, get rid of a Seared. It's not attacking, so we can let it rotate again, see if we can't get one more Will of the Ancients. Yeah, I'm gonna go farm this boy if he's gonna let me. Okay, we're gonna Sacrificial Burn. Get back effective block. That took out 2 Seared. We can take out 1 more Seared.
Blast it all.
Alright, that puts burn on us, but we'll be okay. I just want to get 1 more Will of the Ancients. There we go, and that should... Okay, we're 3 short, but we... I just realized I've been burning a lot of cards and not attacking. How much does this go up if I just burn 1 more card? We're gaining over 25 damage per burnt card.
I can't believe he survived that.
Insane. Fucking, I'm in love. That was so good. Deal 4 damage 2 times, increase agility by 1. That's honestly, that's a pretty solid card, honestly. And, oh, no shoes? Can't use any of this. Can I see how much I could sell this for? It's all the same, right? I think weapons technically sell for a little bit. While I was fighting with the squad members, the commander managed to dispose of the abomination. Alright, nah, let's go. I just beat all your homies. I'm willing to kill your ass too. It was a matter of honor for me. I wasn't going to back down. Let's fucking go. What, homie? You think you could beat this thing? This isn't even a cursed helmet, but it works with a vibe, doesn't it? Okay. So let's tit for tat. Gonna double blow the crossbow dude. We get power of gold. That is rough. Okay, wait. If I greed and greed, and then lunge, I'll be able to sacrificial burn, and it'll take out the infection. Does mean I pay gold to do another burn, but that does stack us with a ton of burn from our inscribed pendant. What is this? Strength of enemy takes burn damage. What are you? When dealing damage to HP with an attack, adds a status card to their draw pile. Damage depending on block. When there is no armor, the effect is removed, deals 30 damage. Okay. So if I have no block, you deal more damage. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Let's pay the gold to just pop the hell out of this dude. I'm not gonna gain exposed. I don't think it's worth it here. We're gonna let this roll.
Never hurt anybody.
We're gonna get hurt pretty bad, but all we need is one of our Wills of Ancients, and we'll be able to full heal again. Looks like we're not gonna fucking get it, though. Alright. So we'll start chipping away at him. You're free to keep adding burn cards into my deck if you want to charge me up. Will of the Ancients, Gold Digger. Charge up with that lunge. I'm not going to pay the gold, I don't think. I think I can just rotate this boss. I think I can farm him for gold and health, honestly. Even though this is an elite fight. It's your Seared. We're going to do Will of the Ancients first. See if it gives us more strength. Nah, spikes. Okay. Then we can Dance of Death, deal insane damage, increase our dexterity. He's adding more burnt cards into our deck. Enthusiasm, Will. Dang, kind of bad turn to not draw any actual attacks on, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, 52. Alright. A little bit rougher than I thought. I'll be honest. I'm willing to own up to this. This attack, tiny bit more than I thought. But we can full block him. We're full health. We spent 30 extra gold. I didn't want to, but 30 gold is fine to be back, like, aggressively on top in this fight. We'll Gold Digger to get that gold back and just kill his ass. Fucking rad. Upon playing a lunge, restore health. Remove all negative effects and gain burning for each effect removed. No, I don't want to gain burning. Chaos works, though. Vampire Boots? Wait, when dealing damage, restore 2 health if the target is less than half health. Or draw 1 card from your draw pile and discard a random card each time a card is burnt? Oh, draw and discard. Wait, draw a card, baby. So if we burn a card, we then draw and discard? Ugh, it's interesting. Those are really interesting. I don't know if this will actually balance out correctly for me, but that is interesting enough for me to want to try them. Hey, look! I saved the inhabitants of the village from death. They wanted to reward me, but had nothing left but their hospitality. So I decided to stay with them and to restore my strength. Alright, well I don't need to heal, because I'm busted when it comes to healing. God, the fact that I'm, like, just rolling. Wait. How many cards did that upgrade? Wait.
I wanted so badly.
Oh, did that upgrade all of my
Did you
cards?
hope to see the Northern Gate as it was before your death?
At first, yes, but those hopes quickly collapsed.
And the quicker the better. I wouldn't want the shock from what will come to be.
You sound somewhat ominous.
Don't worry. Bit by bit, almost everything will be revealed to you.
Hold up, wait, what's... Okay, but did I want to do Amulet of Death? Actually, after that fight, I think I'm keeping the Burning Amulet. I think it's really solid for us. Oh, and we're definitely going to do the shop here, but I want to check my deck. Did everything get upgraded? Double Blow got it? Yeah, so that upgraded, I think, every card in my deck. It does mean I didn't get to pick the upgrades for my defense and my attacks. They got random ones, but honestly, fair exchange. That is a fair exchange. It'd be really nice if I got to pick what all of those did, but it's okay. All right, what, skull. No skulls. Increase the maximum health at the end of the turn, remove all burning from the hero. That's cool as hell, I'll be honest. Well, let's get rid of everything we don't need anymore. We'll hold on to a couple of things just for a moment. Shoes we could trade. Trinkets, do you even have trinkets? I don't think he carries any trinkets. So whether he's going to increase your maximum and gain agility isn't bad. We have the Curse Shield, though. We have the Curse, and Curse. So we can't really trade on anything else. Increase max agility, increase combat healing by 1. There's this 2 armor, 2 strength. No, we're not going to trade that. What are these? Gain 3 ward. I don't want ward. I want to use my plague doctor. Damn. Not really anything for... If we were going with burning, though, we could have picked up 2 more burning things and these boots that make us immune to burn damage. Fuck, that could have been a really insane swing, because we would have gone to 1, 2, 3, 4 in the burnings. Oh wait, but if you go 2 in the burning set, you already ignore burn damage. Never mind. Yeah, there's not really... That's sad. That's sad that there wasn't, like, 1 cursed item in the shop for it. Oh, hi there. A throng of peasants had gathered on the outskirts of a village. After edging my way through the crowd, I saw an Inquiline who was telling the people about a new way of living he called Inquilism. Don't let anyone tax you. Taxation is temporary slavery. Right, down with taxes. Inquilists oppose the rule of the majority because no majority has the right to decide for even one person. Yes, everyone is their own man. According to Inquilism, there is no collective responsibility. A demon killed my family. Other demons aren't responsible for that one. Listen, I'm gonna take every elite fight at this point. Also, this dude's pissing me off a little bit. $450. Damn. Okay, but no broad effect on him. Not attacking this turn, so we get to gain armor. Gonna flourishing. Nimble will get us a draw. We're through all of that, and we're gonna power of greed. We've got a ton of gold. Will of the spirits. Finishing move. Right, I have those boots that do the draw discard. I think I want to replace these boots because they did make me lose my gold digger's lunge. Sag. Okay, wait, we could pay 127 gold. I'm doing it. We're not hitting another shop, I don't think. So 1 big hit. I don't think we're gonna do another really big thing like that. Well, that's pretty solid. Okay, swinging for 26. So wait, if I Death's Dance, we're gonna gain 2 agility. Then we can gold digger. And full block his ass. Nice. Alright, tit for tat would be awesome. Ooh. I'm gonna get rid of Seared. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, these boots are really bad. They're almost always getting rid of the 1 card I want to keep. Oh no, he's gonna summon shit. Alright, we chaos. It's gonna make something free, but it's also gonna discard and draw. We're gonna get rid of the infection, and it took out the 1 card I needed. Okay. That was really... Yeah, we're getting rid of these shoes. We're getting rid of these shoes immediately after this fight. This hasn't even accidentally... helped me out. Which is... insane. I'm sorry, did you just steal a bunch of my cards? It's a rude dude, what? Okay, just don't get rid of my power of gold, okay? Yeah, so these shoes, I think, lost me this game. If I'm being honest. There's a non-zero chance I actually lose against this demon exclusively because of these shoes I'm wearing.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right?
Over 8 elite fights I got through at full HP. And those shoes, 5 times that fight, discarded the one of 5 cards in my hand I needed. I need to go lay down. I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out today. I appreciate you guys. I hope you had fun learning about the knock on the coffin lid. This game is still available if you're interested. And like I said, each of those events we saw have multiple endings and can change the more times you visit them. So don't even feel like anything's really been spoiled for you. This game is crazy in its depth, and that was only the first hero we were playing with. There are multiple other characters with multiple classes within them that you can still unlock and see more of. If you're interested, feel free to check it out. I guarantee you there'll be insanity for you to explore. Read your items carefully and don't get absolutely fucked over. And I'm gonna send y'all off. You know what I haven't done in a while? I'm gonna find a new person to raid. I feel like we ain't raided a new person in a long ass while. So let me go check a VTuber tab. We'll see what we can find. Oh, this is adorable. And they're doing art. Y'all love art. Everyone has more classes? Yes. No, like I think every hero has like 5 classes. We unlocked the first 3 for Percival, and there were at least 2 more. And there's 2 more characters you can play. This game is unreasonably deep. But remember, I love you all. Is it not /raid? Oh, did I do Ryad instead of raid? That'll do it. There we go. All right, y'all. Here is our target. Here is our 30-grade raid. And I hope you all will join and raid with me. I had fun. Hope you guys did. I love you all. I will see you all just as soon as possible. Additionally, I am cooking up something that could be fun. We'll see if I can get the time to get it all put together. But I'll see you all as soon as possible. Have fun weekends and great summers, y'all. And don't forget to keep watching the YouTube channel for all the shorts we've got coming out. So let's get ready to raid in 5, 4, 3, 2,